Journey's the point.
If you're listening for the first time, you can listen to the first free episode of every season at timetogoax.is. The first season covering 0079 Mobile Suit Gundam is free. Also, you can find a link there. We podcast every Wednesday, and it's for $1 a month at patreon.com/normalmapping. If you want to listen to a shit post about Gundam, you can follow us on Twitter at timetogoaxis. If you don't know what that means, listen to the podcast. You'll find out.
But yeah, that's
everything.
That's the self of the podcast and the free episode. But it's time to get into the most important segment of the show.
I had a week off and I forgot.
Which is around here just to keep track of where we are in numbers, because numbers are hard and animals are not. It's Pokemon guessing time. We've been guessing Pokemon for a long time now. Does anyone remember who the Pokemon was last week?
The thing is, I remember you saying, "You're not going to remember this," and I said, "I'll remember this." And then I made a note of it.
Hoisted.
And now all I can remember is that it was like a fake Jigglypuff.
It's not even a fake Jigglypuff.
No, but that's the part of last episode I remember. So there's like a bit in the brain, but it's not. It wasn't Hoppip. That's a different thing? Oh my god! I'm just saying.
It was absolutely Hoppip last week. So you're good for remembering things. What's today?
I don't know. Another Pokemon. Image,
please.
Can
we please get the? We have an agreement. We get an image these days.
Okay, there you go.
That's not gonna fucking help me. That's a little green. That's a little green motherfucker with a little yellow flower. That's kind of cute. Is it connected to another Pokemon of any sort?
Oh yeah. I'll show you last week since you weren't here. Also.
Okay, so this is an evolution of last week's then.
Yes, this is Hoppip.
Oh, okay, Hoppip
from last week.
I get how Jackson gets to fake Jigglypuff. It's not true, but I get how they remembered that way.
This is grass flying. It's nothing to do with Jigglypuff. I just bristle.
It's pink.
A lot of Pokemon are pink.
It looks like Jigglypuff.
One of them is Jigglypuff. It's the ears. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this green with this. So Hoppip.
Hoppip, yes. I'm just gonna say.
Wait! I had a brain genius thing.
Yeah.
Is this either a jump or a skip Pokemon?
It is a skip Pokemon.
Like a hop, skip, and a jump. I was like going through. I don't know.
Hey, guess what? You're halfway to next week.
yeah. I have no idea.
I don't know, but I feel like that wins just by virtue of.
Yeah, I'll give you half a point. This is Skiploom.
Skiploom. Okay.
Is it like a Skip Bloom, like bloom?
Yes, but the B is taken out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that's also weird in Japanese. Right? That's not going to be the Japanese name anyway. The Japanese
name is Popoko, which is a combination of Tanpopo, which is dandelion, and Neko, which is root.
Oh.
So the hop, skip, and jump thing entirely invented by localizers.
Yes.
Localizers. Doing hard work all the fucking time.
I know.
That's good. Okay, sure. And now we know next week is a jump Pokemon. Jump, Hoppip, Skip Bloom, jump up. I don't know. I don't no idea.
Well, I assume it would be like jump flower, but something a little more artful.
Right.
You know, Heather knew exactly what it was. I'm just saying.
Heather's good at this. Lots of this.
Look, we do the best here in the Pokemon segment. How's anyone? Oh fuck!
Yeah. Yep. We have to do an intro. We have to do an intro.
Not.
It's not.
It's not. It never is.
Jackson both. Jackson before we got to the intro of the podcast was like, "Fuck."
It's because I alt tab and check the number and then go right. Jump something.
It's jump something or something jump, right?
But apparently Heather said it out loud.
It is jump something. Heather immediately thought this was the Pokemon.
And I forgot it. I think I said out loud. I'll remember it because you said it out loud, and you said.
I'm scrolling up to look at the previous one,
and I was like, "No, you won't."
I don't remember. I don't
was
the only thing I
Hop-Pip.
remember, well, it's fucked up because the thing that I remember is the one.
It was Hop-Pip and Skiploom. Is what we've had so far, right?
Hop up. What is it?
Hop
Hop-Pip.
Hop-Pip
and
is the
Skiploom.
one that doesn't look like Clefairy, but I see what you mean. Then Skip Bloom. Then Jump. Hop-Pip. Pip. Pip Bloom and Sprout. Is it a Jump Sprout? Is it a Jump
No.
Flower?
Yeah, I'm
Sprout's
like, it has
taken
to
by
be
something
Jump
else.
Flower, but like slightly more artfully done with a better choice of words.
Can I see it? Can we see it?
Can we see
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna give you the picture. I sprung for the real good original
that's
art.
Not
good
what I
art.
would have. That's good art. I here's what I'm gonna say. I like this Pokemon series. They changed so much between different
Let me show you what the modern art looks like, and I was like, I can't use this. This looks like shit.
Oh, that's so much
Yeah,
worse.
that's not as good. No. Jump Paw, because there's like lion's paws. Jump. Dan jumped a lion.
Jump the lion.
Everyone listening is the veiny guy meme right now, and I'm so happy about it.
Jump boiled. I just truly don't know. Jackson, help me. Jackson, help me.
I'm in the same thing. I'm doing it internally. Jump Flower. Jump
Right,
Flower.
but what are other parts of a flower? Jump seed. Jump seed is a jump seed. Is it not? It's not jump seed.
I hate you so much, Em.
It could be jump stem.
Jump Stem.
Is it not jump stem? Is the thing a flower thing?
You gotta give me
Take a moment.
Em is gone. I've never heard Em break down like this.
God. We're lost.
What else do you call a dandelion? Does it have a little dandelion puffs on it? You know what I mean?
Shut the
Jump
fuck up!
Puff.
Shut the
Jump
fuck
Puff.
up!
Jump puff.
Jump
Jump
puff.
puff.
Jump Puff.
Oh my god!
Jump Puff. Jump Puff.
You carry the P over. You can carry the P like it's a JUMPUFF.
Oh my god!
I don't. What is happening?
But is it Jump Puff though?
Oh, sorry. Just give me a second.
Oh. We want to know if we're right.
Okay, it's Jump Pluff with an
Jump
L, but you were
Pluff.
very close.
What do you mean
Yes.
it's Jump Pluff?
Pluff.
What the fuck is a bluff?
Oh my god! I don't know how we're gonna do the rest of this.
How is it Jump Pluff? What's a pluff? Someone has to answer for this one. Get the Pokemon Company on the line.
The outrage has been about the wrong thing this whole time.
What is it? What's a pluff? Is it just Jump Fluff? But they put a...
Yes, it's Jump Fluff, but oh my god, my stomach hurts. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess we somehow got through the last 150 of these without breaking down, so we were due eventually.
You can see where we're coming from with the other guesses.
It's not. It was boiled. It was
Okay,
boiled.
good.
It was boiled.
It was boiled?
Jump boil. Yeah,
Ow.
Fire Bill. Fire.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, this is so unpleasant.
Sometimes laughter is like that, you know?
Oh, this one hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Pluff. I don't know. Let me scroll down to name origin. Jump and Fluff. It could be a corruption of plush, meaning a soft object or an object made of felt.
I think that's too far. I think it's just Jump and
The
Fluff.
names of all stages of
it's-
its evolutionary line are based on the phrase just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah, we got that one.
Yeah, that one. Nailed it.
Nailed
Sometime-
that.
Yeah, well, not me. I didn't see that.
I'll take the points. Jump, I think it's too far in the sense that you're not allowed to do two things in the back end of a thing, of a word. You can't do plush and fluff. I'm out of here on that one, unless the whole name of the thing is Pluff, in which case it's some sort of fluffy plush Pokemon, you know? You can't do two portmanteaus in a
English
single
doesn't
Pokemon.
work like that. You can in
doesn't.
Japanese, but you can't.
I
You
guess
can't
that's
do
true.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's watched Samantha, everyone, and welcome to the Great Gundam Project. There.
The Great what?
No.
Houndoom? Houndoom? Is the Pokemon Houndoom today?
It is not Houndoom. I think
I
that's
was
Gen
like
3.
taking a second run to be like, I'm just going to give it. We're going to edit that out. And now you made too many gifs and it has to stay in. Fuck you both. Episode 190 of the Great Gundam Project. I'm Jackson. I'm joined by Austin.
Houndoom's a good Pokemon. You sure it's not
Houndoom is a good
Houndoom?
Pokemon.
It's definitely
I'm
not
pretty
Houndoom.
sure Houndoom's Gen 3. I'm
okay.
going to look this up.
Is Houndoom not Gen 1?
Houndoom is not
No.
Gen 1?
Am I getting
Oh.
confused?
It's Gen 2. Give it a little bit.
Okay.
I think we'll hit it this season.
Time for me to start saying Houndoom every
Wait.
episode.
Wait, will we?
It's gonna be right on the
gonna
edge,
do this
isn't it? It's going to be right on the edge?
Yeah, we're going to,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's giving us good information. It's not going to be Houndoom for the next few.
Oh, this isn't what I was thinking of when I thought of Houndoom.
What were you thinking?
What were you
of?
thinking of?
I don't know. It's a similar Pokemon, but not as big horns. I don't know.
Are you thinking of the little Houndoom? I don't know the name of
Maybe?
the little Houndoom.
Unclear.
Hound-
Unclear at this point.
Rousdower.
Any of them
Okay.
Gen 1. I guess I was thinking of Houndour.
Houndour is also Gen 2 because they're both Gen 2
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh, so you were thinking of a Gen 1 thing. You think of a Gen 1 dog?
I might
Thinking
be.
of
I don't
Growlithe?
know.
Growlithe.
I couldn't-
Yeah.
Let me look that up. It might be Growlithe.
I think it's
No,
Growlithe. It's
no.
not Growlithe.
So,
It's Growlithe. It's sorry. I thought it was Growlithe. It's Growlithe. What's life?
Well, it's live. Like, I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
I've always said Growlithe.
I was definitely Gen 1 or 2 because I was thinking of a watercolor art. And for some reason, yeah, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I am literally just making
They're
stuff
making
up.
up a
Ignore me.
Pokemon.
What is the actual Pokemon?
Fuck.
I can't even like hint at what it. I'm just gonna send you the
can
picture.
send me the, yeah, it's a new evolution. Oh, this guy.
What's this guy
Chumchip,
called?
whatever his name is.
Wait, what'd you say?
Chumchip, or whatever his name is.
Is it Chump Chip?
No, it's something along those lines. But I'm on the right line, right?
No,
What? It's not.
no, not even a
Not even a
little
little
bit.
bit?
Not
It's
even
not
a little. Not even
Chump Chip?
close.
Wait,
No.
is that a different Pokemon?
Chump Chip does not sound like a Pokemon.
There-
to me.
I knew that
There-
was like nonsense syllables, but I thought it was something with like a CH or.
No, not even remotely.
I have no fucking idea. This is a for people listening. This is like a monkey with big terrible eyes and a hand for a tail, like a tail, and at the end of the tail there's like a 3-fingered hand situation.
Yeah.
And it's not even I don't like this monkey.
I immediately recognize him. I know the Pokemon,
Yeah,
but
I've
apparently
seen
I knew
this
him as
Pokemon.
Chumchip for whatever the fuck.
Is the Japanese name for this Pokemon Chump Chip?
No. It has the same name in both languages,
Huh.
but the like play on words is an English play on words. I think it's a stretch.
Oh.
What's the Pokemon?
What's
This is Apom
Apom.
ape like ape? What's this?
and Palm,
Palm. Okay, ape.
but it's
palm.
spelled AIPOM. So also maybe Pom Pom because
Right.
it's got the big tail.
Right. Also maybe
like
I the monkey. I from
Oh, Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball didn't exist when this game came out. I don't
no
think.
way.
So-
What? Really? I guess yeah. Okay, it's Gen 2. It's
Monkey
Gen 2.
Ball's.
That makes
Monkey
sense.
Ball's,
Well, I think Monkey Ball was an
GameCube?
arcade game first, so
hang on.
we're gonna do some research
Someone
on the
please, yeah.
podcast.
Monkey
Yeah.
Ball 2001.
2001, yeah. Pokemon Gold Silver been out for a while.
Damn, years.
This has an evolution in
Okay,
Gen
but wait.
4.
Why
I
is
think?
I
Is that
called
called
that?
Chumchip?
Is that because it's a sound that monkeys make, and this is like a similar?
I'm gonna Google this. You can hear me googling.
Yeah, this is good podcasting, folks.
The husband of Mimi and the father of Baby.
Yeah, I love Baby. Baby's the character I always played as.
Huh. Oh, there's a lemur called the Aye.
Okay.
I guess lemurs aren't monkeys, but you know they climb on trees.
I was also the Japanese name of an enemy in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The robotic monkey that throws coconuts.
See, okay, so this is like a recurring
I assume this is automatopoeia for like the sound of monkey.
That would make sense to me. Yeah, agreed.
Anyway, it has an evolution in Gen 4. Do you want to see this monstrosity?
Yes, please.
It's bad. I don't like this one. Here you go.
Yeah. How come it got bad
what
bangs?
the hell?
Why are the bangs like that? Why does it have... its hands look tumorous, first of all. This is not a good one. I don't like it.
No. This is ambipalm.
Because it has two of them. It's like ambidextrous.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
I don't tell you. I don't like it.
Well, that was an adventure.
Oh, this one, this bodes poorly, I feel, for the day. Not the podcast, just the day at large.
I'm just googling like chum chip Pokemon. There's nothing. I have no idea.
There are a lot of monkey Pokemon, but none of them have a name remotely like that. So
no. What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
No clue.
Oh shit!
It's Pokemon time. I'm interrupting you.
Okay.
Is it a bigger monkey with the weird hand?
No. I told that bigger monkey with the weird hand is like in Gen 4 or 5. Yeah.
So it's just a new Pokemon.
It's just a new Pokemon.
Does anyone like know what it is and has to recuse themselves?
No, not at all. I'm not.
Okay.
I got one close previously, which then led to the biggest breakdown of this podcast ever by accident, but from me getting it too early. But no, I don't know any of them.
I'm gonna just send the photo. I'm just gonna send the photo.
All right, here we go.
Right, let's see. Yeah,
I've never seen this Pokemon in my
clue
life.
What this is?
I don't believe this is a Pokemon.
This is absolutely Pokemon.
It looks like a Final Fantasy bomb with face paint and like
Yeah.
a sprout head.
With the oddish sprout. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a villain in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
That's exactly. Yes.
You gotta
perfect.
fight those, like 8 of them. At the
Yes.
same time.
Sprout Blom. I'm just making things up.
That's good. Sprout Bloom. It's like Sprout Bloom, but also it's a bomb. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of where my brain was going.
Is it Sprout Blom?
It's not. It's
How
not.
close are we?
Not even a little.
Great.
There's no
Great.
bombness in its etymology. It's meant to be like a nut. The Japanese name it has
Nut
nut
bomb.
in it.
Seed
No bomb. No bomb. The bomb is just a feint. Bombs are just a red herring.
Check out
Nut-
Nut Bomb.
Yo, get a load of
Nuthead.
Nut Bomb over here.
Seed Head. Spike Head.
What's
This
its
Pokemon is called Sunkern.
I was just about to say that.
No,
As in like a kernel in the sun.
Oh, like that Violent Femme song.
Yeah.
Got it.
just like that. Yeah.
What's its deal? I don't. Says it.
It's
I
a
almost
little
tried to
seed. It's a
get
little
the
fucking
next-
seed. What do you want from me?
So it's a plant. It's a plant type, but is it like
Yes,
another
it's
type too?
It's a single type grass. No one would ever use this fucking thing. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow. So it's not like a grass light Pokemon or something weird.
There's no light typing.
I don't know Pokemon.
You were supposed to be the expert. You were the person who got Jumpluff like weeks in advance.
I haven't played a Pokemon since Gold because I'm in my 30s now.
I am also in my 30s and I've played everything.
Well, listen, good for you.
No, it's really bad actually. But it does make me really good at this one job, which is being discussed at all of you every week.
Look, I am in my 20s and I've never played a Pokemon game. Well, I've played one. And I've played the first one like 4 times. So this is like the third gym. Anyway.
That's it. It's just a little seed. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes they suck. It's Gen 2. That's pretty often actually.
I guess we have to have a Pokemon. What is Pokemon 192?
Any guesses?
Wait,
I don't remember what it
hang
was
on,
last time. It was
what
some
last one?
motherfucker. It was someone who I didn't like the look of.
What was
Let me go. Okay, wait, here's the actual one.
Scrolling
Jackson, do you think if we look at the last one, we'll still know the name of it?
I want you to guess what the last one is, and then you can go into the chat and see if you remembered
I
correctly.
would not.
And then-
I do not remember the last one at all.
Was it the monkey? Was it the
No,
a
that
Pom or
was
whatever
2
it
weeks
was?
ago,
That was
for
2 weeks
sure.
ago.
Okay, go into the chat with Heather and everybody.
Oh, that's
Look at
why I
that
can't
picture.
scroll up and find it. We had a different chat.
This
Oh,
motherfucker. This.
the bomb guy.
What was this thing called?
not-
Seed Popper? What was this thing?
This was Sunkern.
Sunkern, like a
Sunkern, right,
kernel.
yes.
So does this one have
Yeah.
pop in the
this.
name, like a kernel that's popped?
No. Do you want a picture?
Yeah, that'll help for sure.
Boom.
Oh, it's all sun in the name for sure, because that's a sunflower.
Is this
It does have sun in the name.
I was like, this is Sunflowermon, but that's a different.
You know what? You know what? You're basically there, but if you like turn it into Pokemon language instead of Digimon language.
Hang on, I need to show you all Sunflowermon at
Wait,
this point.
is there a Sunflowermon?
Yeah, no, Sunflowermon. Literally,
That's the same. That's the same. That's the same.
Same picture.
Pretzels
This
is the same. Is it like sunflowy? Is it sunfloum? Floam? Sun
This-
smile?
I'm just gonna. This is Sunflora.
Sunflora. Okay.
Sunflora, okay.
I don't hate this one except for the fact that Digimon did it better.
I don't know if the Digimon the face on the Digimon one is cool.
It's so good.
I don't
The little,
like
it's
its big
frowny,
like
it's-
neck ears thing.
What
And
if-
I don't like the tail.
What if I show you the Digimon seed form, which is also way better?
That's a Korok seed.
I'm waiting for the Digimon Seed Destiny version.
Well, you will not be surprised to realize that, like in the next form, this thing gets incredibly horny. So,
from
right.
the little disaffected face on the sunflower one.
Please post it. I
Please
need to
post
see
it.
how much.
let me see the
Also,
name.
what's
I need
the name of it?
This first one's Lalamon, then it's Sunflowermon, then it's Lilamon. Let me find Lilamon.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah. Then this one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then we finish off with Rosemon. This is like the most Digimon arc of all time.
This is the most Digimon anything I've ever seen. Oh my
my
god,
God.
that's a jazz lady.
That lady.
That's just
Somewhere in here, Pokemon was like, I want to get on this train and introduce Sarina, which we'll get to in like 8 years.
They can't go all the way because like Rosemon's just a woman.
That's just a woman
just
with
a person.
That's just a
thorn
woman.
whip and a thorn sword that I bet turns
That's like
into
a
wolf.
Devilman villain.
It's
Yeah.
like, it's you know what? It's Devilman Ivy from Soul Calibur. If you put
Yes.
if you put Ivy from Soul Calibur into Devilman, Devilman,
Devilman. I'm Ron Devilman.
the New Hampshire Devilmans. Anyway, we didn't get this one, did we? I guess we got close.
We did.
We got
some-
close.
We got close.
I'm gonna count it as a success. We have few
Yeah.
and far between these days,
Thank
and you're
you.
not gonna get next week's at all. So
Fuck.
Is it just a new Pokemon?
yes, it's a new Pokemon.
Okay, I could just Google it and get it next week.
No,
That's
don't
just
do that.
cheating.
That really is against the spirit
That's
of
against
this.
the
I'll
rules.
show you a picture, and you'll be like, I don't know the name of this fucking thing.
All right.
So-
I mean, preview of next week and the many weeks after, I guess.
Up on the Pokemon page, I was like, I thought it was 192. No, it's 193.
I'd forgotten. So this is a week where I didn't remember Pokemon.
Well, I remember in the last episode you said that none of us have a hope of getting this
You know,
because it's
Oh,
just a
hope?
new Pokemon.
it's a new
Let's
Pokemon.
see it. Let's see it. I bet if we see it, we can get it.
That's always worked before.
It's a fucking lie.
Let me get
To be human is to be human is to believe that every time.
I have to be tired is to believe that. Yeah, I don't know who this motherfucker is.
This fucking guy.
That's a Caterpie head on, like,
This is not a Caterpie head. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe this.
it's green and round, and it has little bug eyes.
The head is
and-
red. The eyes are green.
The eyes
What?
are not green. The eyes are black.
No, the eyes are black.
Oh, you know what? I've been mislooking at this Pokemon since 1999.
You've been thinking that whole thing is the eyes.
Yes, I thought it was a big compound
Oh.
eye, but no, yeah, you're right. The head is green. Damn. That's on me.
You know what? I see it if you're like reading it as a Common Rider bug situation.
Yeah,
There are Pokemon
yeah.
that have big
Oh,
compound eyes like this.
Is this common flyer? Because it's a bug. That flies.
No. Oh
It's a
my
common-
God.
Check it in Japanese though. Check it in Japanese though. Let's see. Let's see what it is. What if it is? If it's a common rider joke in Japanese, you have to give it to us.
I will. Nope.
Damn. Damn. So we're looking at like a dragonfly Pokemon.
Yeah,
Dragoon.
You're never gonna get this.
Drogon.
Droga. Cal Drogo.
I'm just going to tell you because this is painful. This is Yanma.
No, it's not.
Wow, that's bullshit.
The Japanese name is Yanma because you know what the word Yanma means in Japanese? Dragonfly.
So we were right, just in another language.
Yes.
And the English localizers were like, it would be too stupid to call like a Pokemon dragon or something. The dragonfly.
We already spent Seal in Gen 1 and everyone complained about it, so...
Yeah. Wait, so what the fuck is there just isn't an English joke here. It literally is just...
Yanma.
This is the Japanese word for... Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
It gets an evolution in 8,000 years. Pokemon number 469. Nice. Here you go.
Ooh, that's mean looking.
That is Yan Mega.
And that thing does have big old eyes. Like, that's a different situation.
Yeah.
Yan Mega, okay, I get it.
The Japanese name for that is Mega Yanma. Big dragonfly.
I feel like I need to take away Pokemon's reputation for like creative naming.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody likes Yanma. No one gives a shit about Yanma. Someone in the Discord is going to be like, I like Yanma, actually. And I appreciate that. I respect you, but you're wrong.
I'm looking at the Mega Yama or whatever, and seeing that he just has a bunch of weak points. I'm going to explode all of those with my near bolts.
Oh yeah, if you take your Panzer Dragoon Dragon and you hit all those, then it blows up into a bunch of polygons.
God.
Listen, I did a Twitter search from people who I follow on Twitter and searched for Yanma, and I found multiple people who I know and respect who like Yanma.
Okay.
One of them says, I like Yanma, just a nice little bug.
The thing is, I think bug Pokemon are like a treasure trove of riches, a smorgasbord, if you will.
Sure.
And this one is like fine, but you can do so much better than Yanma.
Yeah, you can do better than Yanma.
I don't like bugs, but bug Pokemon, some of the best Pokemon designs ever made.
Yeah, I think that's true. That's all I'm going to say. I think that's true.
I'm still so freaked out about the eye thing. I literally have been thinking these were compound eyes my entire life. This is
very
like
clearly
over 20 years of thinking.
You really... Okay, yeah, it doesn't...
I get it.
I see it, but is there like old arts or sprite work that make it more
Let me look. I'm going to look up the gold, silver, Yanma art. Well, it's definitely not the official art. Can I find just the sprite from gold and silver?
I mean, yes.
Yes, I know, but can Google image search give it to me in like a reasonable amount of time? That's the actual question. Which I'm not sure the answer is yes.
That is no, unfortunately, probably, right?
How can you not just search gold, silver, Yanma sprite and get exactly what you're looking for? How is this impossible?
There are sprites here that might be the sprite that I can see it from, but I can't tell if they're definitely the sprite because this is useless. What a terrible Google search.
Why is Google image search like it should be the most useful thing in the world, and I feel like they've messed up over the last couple of years. It's just gotten worse and worse. It's just useless now.
Does Cerebi not show? Yes, it shows a sprite for every game.
Cerebi will show us the sprites.
Let's go Gen 2 Dex.
I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it here. There's a shimmer. There's the little white like spots that make it look like shiny eye material.
Yeah,
on the goal.
Yeah, no, I can see how this happened. I'm also just wrong, but I can see how I got there.
I can see how you got there. Look at the sprite from the you have one in your party side, where you're just looking at it from the back, and it looks like the whole.
How do I find? I can't find this.
Oh, do you not have? Sorry, here. Okay, 1 second. I found it on Bulba Garden is where I found it. Bulbapedia.
Okay.
Let's see if that comes through for you. From the back, just looks like big. Those look like big lizard eyes on the side.
Yeah,
is what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
From there, I get it 100%.
But were you like deep with a party of Yanma?
No, I would never use this fucking thing. Are you kidding me? Throw it in the trash. It stays in the box.
Somehow, Yanma, longest Pokemon segment.
Sometimes you're just wrong about something that you've thought for 20 years. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what? It's important to admit that.
We're not having an episode next week. Please note that. Anyone who's looking forward to it, we need.
Does that mean we get to skip a Pokemon and a week of pain?
No, actually, we will not be skipping a Pokemon. You would be so mad if we skipped the upcoming Pokemon. Okay. I promise.
Is it Wobbuffet?
Excited.
No.
Oh, you sure?
Yes, I wish. We'll get to Wobbuffet someday.
The thing I like
Gen 2.
sometimes is that in this segment, Jackson and I get to be little kids in the back seat annoying him.
It's really good.
Like, I think that the trio of us have a bunch of different dynamics, but my favorite one is spoiled brats who get to just yell things at M. It's very fun.
Is it Dragon Fry? Comet Flyer?
We will get to Wobbuffet during this season, I will say that.
Hey! McDonald's.
Time to guess that every week so we get one right.
Please do not.
I guess we'll see the image, so we'll know.
Yeah. Well, I'll be like, hey, guess what the Pokemon is, expectantly, in a certain tone that will denote now is the time to pull out Wobbuffet.
Right, okay.
You're really underestimating how much I might read that expectant tone into your voice. Okay, has anyone as usual?
Yanma had green eyes, motherfuckers.
right. 2 fucking weeks ago.
What? Wait.
Yes.
Says who?
Yes. Says the Pokemon.
Says the Pokedex
the game.
entries.
So wait, really? Did we just not check the Pokedex
No.
entries?
So here's the thing: is that the Pokedex entries say it uses its big compound eyes and it has the ability to compound eyes, but also it describes it like the pupils are on the compound eyes and swivel around like iguanas. That's not how compound eyes work, Pokemon Company.
No, they don't know. Yeah. So,
It's really
I think this is just a bad Pokemon. This is my take.
Here's a question: has Yanma ever shown up in the anime?
Yeah, of course. Everything's shown up in the anime.
Can we see what it looks like in the anime to see its eyes move and stuff?
Yeah. Let me find a picture. I guess Yanma anime.
Well, the thing is, what I want is like a clip.
Oh,
type GIF.
someone definitely posted a picture where the like dark pupils were doing the like rainbow smiley eyes.
Oh, weird.
Which only makes this more confusing.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I've got one that
confused by this.
definitively says it is not the green eyes. This one's pretty definitive to me. Oh yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the same. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's
Those
the thing
are-
but it has compound eyes as an ability, and also when
And it
looking at that
says-
side picture, it wraps around. They look like compound eyes. So I just think they whiffed on, like, someone drew the green part meant to be eyes, and someone came in and was like, well, they didn't finish this and drew pupils on. And now you have a
like, well,
Pokemon
those
with
must
eyes
be
on
the
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah, it looks like one of those
Yeah.
meme nightmares where you put the eyes on top of like the eyebrows to make like weird
Yes.
goofy eyes. Yes, that is what they've made.
It's very funny. Do we have is this the top level of this thing?
No,
There's Young Mega,
yeah, we showed
but
the
that
other
is a
one.
future evolution.
Yes. Which,
Okay,
has,
but that's
which has
not the
definitively
next-
big insect eyes. Absolutely.
Okay, but that's not the next. The next one coming up today.
No,
is
next
not
one.
that.
Next one is a classic of Gen 2.
Is it Wobbuffet?
Is it Wobbuffet?
No, but when I send this picture, you're going to understand why I especially hate you for asking that on this Pokemon.
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, that's
That's the Pokemon. That's the one.
That's Wooper.
The one-
It's Wooper. It's motherfucking
Shit,
Wooper.
thank you. Yes, Wooper. Thank you.
Ha.
Yes. Oh.
I was very worried for a second. It's like, it's gone. I don't have it. I don't have what this Pokemon is. This is a famous one.
Wooper is like top 10 cutest Pokemon to me. Fucking love this guy.
Wooper's great.
I thought Wooper had arms. Wooper doesn't have arms, huh?
No?
Yep.
Spoilers for next week.
Does Wooper get arms next week?
Wooper gets arms next week.
What's the next Wooper called?
Wooper arm.
No, that is
Was
not
it
it.
Trooper?
No. No. No.
Spoilers for next week. I don't know what Wooper evolves into.
Yep. That's fine.
Yeah,
So
Wooper's cute. I like
the
Wooper.
Japanese name of this is Upa, and it is apparently derived from Wooper Looper, a marketing term in Japan that started a pet salamander raising fad because it's an axolotl, a species of salamander.
Sure. Wait, I don't understand how that is a marketing term.
Apparently,
What's the-
they just used like it when there was like a whole thing about Wooper Loopers where you get your own axolotl and raise it up or whatever, which seems like an animal people shouldn't keep. It seems like it's probably hard to deal with. Personally, I don't.
Wait, but is Wooper Looper some sort of axolotl? When did Wooper Looper become a term for buying salamanders?
Let's look.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying.
Apparently, they're just
Wait,
called
what?
Wooper Loopers in Japan.
The fuck?
Axolotls are.
Yeah. The marketing term for Axolotl is Wooper Looper. Woopa Loopa. Yeah.
Weird. I get it somehow. For some reason.
I don't know if it's just because axolotl is like a cumbersome word. I have no idea.
I think it's because it sounds fun to say.
It does
Woopa
sound
loopa.
fun to say. Do axolotls make like a whooping noise? I have no idea. I'll have to find this out.
Yeah.
The problem is when you search Woopa Loopa, you just get people talking about Pokemon.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Wow.
Annoying.
That was a journey.
It was. It was.
I have no idea what the next Wooper is, so that'll be fun next time.
Yep.
Big Wooper.
Big Wooper.
I mean, you're right, but that doesn't help anyone.
It's been 2 weeks. Has anyone watched Wooper?
Wooper, that's right.
Is that who it is?
No,
No,
that's
that was
who it
last
was.
week. Last week.
It
Fuck.
was. Now we have to know what Big Wooper's called, which is probably called something like Wooper Duper.
Wooper
Yes,
Duper. Is it Wooper Duper?
No, there is no vocal like mirroring in the next Pokemon.
Then-
There rarely is. I don't know why you always do this.
Because the only clue I have is the name of the prior one. You gonna tell me it's just something else? I don't know. I don't know what names are. Give me a
Wooper 2.
picture of Big Wooper.
There you go. It does look like Big Wooper, to be fair.
That's it. I know
cute.
this. Okay, I think I know this. I think I know it.
All right.
I'm going to let Jackson. I think I know it. Does it start with a Q?
Yes, it does start with a Q.
Okay.
I don't know it, but I do know of this one. I like that rings a bell in a way that makes me mad that I know I had it.
If I say the first half, Jackson, can you fill? Can you? I'm going to try to alley-oop it to you. Quag.
No, Clag.
Quag.
No.
Is this Quagmire?
No, that's the character from fucking Family Guy.
You're close. I think I'm close. Am I close, Em?
You are incredibly close.
It's what Jackson just said, but there's a letter difference.
There is a letter difference. You're
Okay.
correct.
Quagmire is the actual word, not the character from Family Guy.
But we're naming characters, so you just named a Family Guy character.
It's not. It's a real word.
What
this
if
so
a
embarrassing. Like,
Quagmire
what
was what if Quagmire was like a lord?
This has come to the point where, like, you're like, okay, you don't have to name a Pokemon, you have to name one letter. Can you do it? I'm like, no.
What if there was a pun, and the pun was a Quagmire lord? What if there's a crossword? Chris Remo is sitting down to do the crossword puzzle, and it says the Quagmire lord.
He's definitely shaking his head at this one like E-Tail. I can't believe they just put E in front of everything.
What was the one from last week where he was like, Uber eyes, I hate this one.
Yes.
It's Quagsire.
It's Quagsire.
Oh, I was going to Quagmates?
Quagmate is when they went to the UK Pokemon world and they did a variation. They called him Quagmate.
Galarian Quagsire is called Quagmate.
I was about to say Quagmate. Like, Quagsire, oh, of course, Sire, right? Yeah. For some reason I was hung up on the M. And then Quagmate.
Okay. Yeah. Quagsire.
Yeah.
He's a big friend.
Yeah.
This is a great design, considering you have to follow up on Wooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, is that big of a friend? But it's 4 feet tall. If this thing came at it, you'd be like, man, that's a big
That's a
fucking
big friend.
fellow.
That's a big, yeah. Absolutely. And it walks on 2 feet like,
Yeah.
geez. I've seen these in, I think the reason I know these, knew this off the top of my head was I was watching Janine play Pokemon Snap, and there's some good Quagsire stuff in that, so.
Yeah.
New Pokemon Snap, whatever that game is called.
I think it's just called New
Yeah,
Pokemon
I
Snap.
think it's called New Pokemon Snap.
Is
Nintendo
it?
naming
Oh,
conventions.
God.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get it out. Not a fan.
Yeah. Before all that,
Before we step into that universe.
before we step into that universe, can you send me a picture of a Pokemon, please?
So
'Cause
I'm gonna.
God.
Okay, so Gen 2 introduced new ways to do evolutions, right? There's like
Yeah.
time of day evolutions. There's
I
friendship
said, yeah,
evolutions.
that's a lie. I didn't, I mean, I guess I would have guessed that, but I wouldn't have.
There's holding
Yeah.
items and getting traded evolutions.
Wait, isn't that's a Gen 1 thing? Is that not a Gen 1 thing?
Getting traded and evolving
Oh,
was
but
a thing,
not
but
a
holding a
holding
specific item and then getting traded was Gen 2.
Jesus Christ.
No, Is that Gen 2? Yeah, because the berries are in Gen 2. I was like, is that a Gen 3 thing? No, because they keep
I
adding
would
new ways
believe
to
literally
evolve.
anything you said.
Yeah.
Anyway, this infamously is a Pokemon from Gen 1. It gets a new evolution in Gen 2 that is happiness at a certain time of day. And this is specifically a daytime one. Does that tell you what it is?
No.
Did you say happiness?
Happiness.
Yes.
Pokemon
Because
get happy.
there's a hidden stat of happiness of like you use it in battle, you heal it with potions, it doesn't faint. It causes happiness to go up. You can go to the Poke Salon,
this is like
and give it like a massage or whatever, and happiness goes up.
This is a Gen 1 Pokemon that if you keep it real happy.
It gets
Is
a
this-
new evolution.
This Porygon 2?
No.
How does that... we have to think about how Porygon 2 evolves, because I don't know how.
It's like the same, but it's curves instead of...
Porygon 2 is a whole...
No, I
item
know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. I'm saying
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how it gets there, so we'll see.
I'm pretty sure that's a hold item trade evolution. We'll get there in whenever.
You know what?
a couple
That's
months.
mechanically closer with the hints than I thought. I'm feeling okay about that.
I
Guess.
have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
question. How cool is the Gen 1 version of the Pokemon?
Cool and iconic.
Cool and iconic.
If one thing this segment has taught me is that I have forgotten much more about Gen 2 than I could ever have imagined.
I've been
I'm gonna tell you,
I've been playing
I'm
Pokemon
gonna post-
Unite, so that means I have Pokemon. I'm like my Pokemon skills are as honed as they've been since the last real Pokemon game I've played.
I was just going to ask about how the how is it the daytime? Is that the really important thing? Is it like a bat? Is it like
No, it's
Zubat or
just-
something?
Oh,
No,
that's a
it's
question. Is there a different evolution if it's nighttime?
That is next week.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what this
okay.
is.
It's
You know what this is.
We got it. Do we got it? Do we all three of
Go
us?
for it. I'm pretty sure.
Jackson,
So
are you
I
with
asked
me?
a question and then have not got it.
Oh, fuck.
Because I don't know any Pokemon as established on this podcast. But
Cool and
Everyone
iconic.
else.
It can only be one thing. Michael on go on the where the zero would be. We say it at the same time. All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Espeon.
Espeon.
Yes.
Boom! It's Espeon.
Which means I know what next week's is.
Yeah, you know what next week's is.
Jackson, do you know what next week's is?
it's the other one. But
Okay.
like
Yep. Good. Great.
I was asking. I didn't say Espeon, but I was going to say, is this an EV?
Yeah.
Okay. Is as far as I'd got because I don't remember anyone's names, but I guess I had got to this as probably Eevee, but I couldn't make that final step.
All the Eevee evolutions are cool. I like Espeon a lot. The next week's is one of my favorites in terms of what it looks like.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
like top tier. I should get a plush of
question.
next week's. Let me use this platform to finally say a thing that's been on my mind for many years. There should be a steel type Eevee, and it should be a robot. Thank you.
That'd be
And
pretty
its name's
sick.
Stevie.
And its name is Stevie. We
Plugs at
do it for
end,
the
Michael.
world, and we do it for Stevie.
Stevie. You know what? It is surprising that after all this time there hasn't been a robot Eevee. Because
Yeah,
there's been
I
a
know.
million different Eevees. We still
Yeah.
haven't had steel type Eevee.
There is only what is it? 7 EVs, and there are 15 types of Pokemon.
Jeez. So, okay, what are the Eevees that don't exist? There's no ghost type Eevee. There's no...
That's morbid.
Yeah, well, that's where my brain goes, okay? What else is missing? Is there a...
Let me look at the
There's no
type
poison
chart.
Eevee, right?
No
Is there a
poison.
poison
Well,
Eevee?
the next week's, I think, might have some... It's not poison, but
It is not poison.
I feel like it might have
All
some...
EVs have weird cross typing. Okay,
Yeah.
there's no bug, there's no dragon,
There's no bug,
there's
there's
no
no
fighting,
dragon EV be
there's no
cool.
flying, there's no ghost.
Wait, what was the one that you
there's
said
no
before? Flying?
Fighting.
Fighting Eevee.
There's no flying, there's no ghost, there's no ground. There's Eevee's normal, so I'm not going to count normal. There's no poison, there's no rock, there's no steel.
I'm like Eevee the way that I'm normal.
I did a search for steel EVs, and a lot of fan steel EVs are like Eevee in armor, and that's kind of cool.
It's not as cool as a robot.
It's
though.
not as cool as a robot. Mm-hmm. But like Eevee in a little helmet is cute. That's all. So
One of these Google things has like a steampunk Eevee, possibly for the British game, which never happened. But that was a fan's idea. Anyway,
It's just an EV, but what are they called? Why can't, I was gonna say TARDIS, but that's not it. What's the trash can guys?
Dalek.
What are you talking about?
In Doctor Who,
Dalek.
Daleks, yes.
Yeah.
They're not steampunk even slightly, but whatever.
They're slightly steampunk, Jackson. I gotta tell you.
Yes.
I guess they do like have whisks. I never read the Daleks as steampunk because there's already enough actual really annoying steampunk in Doctor Who.
That's fair.
Yeah. The ones that are like bronze or copper or whatever are especially right up there with steampunk stuff. So, I don't like the steampunk Eevee. No offense to whoever drew this.
I was going to say, this looks like it could be cross-type as Ghost.
Yeah,
It has big reanimated corpse
Yeah,
kind
this
of
is
vibes.
this is a Frankenstein's. This is Eevee's monster. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wow.
This does also look like someone's like ship-it-in version of an Umbreon, though, so I don't like it as
It
much.
does. You're right.
I guess that's Pokemon. Well done, everybody. We did it. We got through.
Yeah, you did it before the picture. That's a success. So.
That's huge. You gave us a lot of clues. And we would have gotten it on the picture. So, like, you know.
Yep.
But before we go into anything, we have to close off.
Okay, first thing. Austin, I don't want you to say shit. If you do not get this right, Jackson, you're fired.
Umbreon.
There you go.
Let's
Got it
fucking go. It's a good one.
Yeah, but
It's a great
here's the
one.
twist on this. Is I
All-time
know
good
this
one.
because last week, 7 minutes in, you say Umbreon, and I go, oh right, Umbreon in my head, making a mental note
see.
that it's Umbreon
That's fine.
next
I'll
week.
take it. You know what? I'll take it. You've had more obvious things before and have failed to gather them into an answer. So
Wow!
I just want to restate for the record that Umbreon is one of the best Pokemon there is. I love all
It's
the
up there.
evolutions. There was something about the roundness and like there is something about the way Umbreon is shaped that resonates with me, like the way cellar door is like a good word. Do you know what I mean? It has that, but for visuals for me, it curves and Umbreon curves in the right places. I don't mean that in a gross way. Please don't come for me. But it's so cute, but also so like I just love Umbreon so much.
yeah, Umbreon's
fan.
cool. I am kind of up and down on the Eevee evolutions, to be honest.
Really?
There's definitely some that I just don't like.
What do you know? Which ones? I'm looking at them. I'm looking at. Are these all real ones? No.
I don't want people to come to me. I will keep my things to myself.
Do you like the original set of Eevee evolutions?
I like 2 of them.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I won't push. Tell me
I'll
off
speak
record.
specifically of the first 3. 'Cause we might have covered those. I like Vaporeon a lot. One of my favorites. I think Jolteon's cool. I have no time for Flareon.
You have no time for Flareon.
I
Flareon's
have no-
fluffy.
I was convinced you were going to say that Vaporeon's the one you don't like. This is weird.
Vulpix
and I
already
was-
has this shit covered. It's like a useless add-on to the Pokemon in
I
Gen
do
1.
like Vulpix.
I hate when there's too many fluffy cats. But,
They're both like foxes, Jackson.
oh, foxes,
They're not
whatever.
cats.
God damn it!
Anyway.
Someday.
The actual thing about Espeon and Umbreon is infinitely cooler, but to me much less useful because it's just not
This is
not
true.
that good of a Pokemon, and it sucks because look at it.
It looks so cool. I like Espeon too, but I like Espeon in I wouldn't want to fight with Espeon, whereas Umbreon looks like it's ready to go. You know what I mean?
I always had the thing with Psychic Pokemon because I started with Gen 1, where
Same.
Psychic was so overpowered
Yes.
that in going forward, I never really wanted to use Psychic Pokemon because I was so sick of them.
Yes, I used so much, my team in Gen 1 was, I guess it would have been, what's the top tier Abra? Is that,
Alakazam.
Alakazam was so strong. No
Excuse
one could
me,
fuck with
Abracadabra is the final form of that.
Look, you
that-
gotta let this go at some point.
That's a callback now. People are gonna love it.
We were going through all of the like Pokemon we skipped, and then I said Abra.
Abracadabra, and then Abracadabra. Is that
That's what I was like, there's a third one? What's the third one? It's Abracadabra.
God.
And Em was losing her mind.
That's incredible. But yeah, no, that original set of games. Whew. So I feel you. I do.
Yes.
And I like Espeon's look a lot. I just also would of the 2 from this generation. I think I'm an Umbreon person.
Yeah, Umbreon's cool.
I mean, that's cool.
Anyway,
Yes. Give me a Pokemon.
it's Pokemon time.
It is Pokemon time, isn't
It's
it?
a new. It's not another Eevee, so
Fuck.
I
So
like
I'm
the
gonna-
picture.
screwed.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna give you the picture because I don't think
Yeah.
you're gonna get it.
No.
Boom.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, that's. I think I know this.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. I know is the word crow in the name of this Pokemon.
Yes.
I know the first letter. I know that it ends with crow. I think I know what it is, but I don't. But I don't know that I know what it is. I'm not certain.
Okay. Would you like to describe this thing, Jackson?
It's like if a crow had slightly less feathers, a bigger beak, and it's like its head feathers were forming like a wizard's hat brim.
Yeah. It's like a witch's hat, and like its tail is like a broom because it's a dark type. It's dark flying. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can see what it's going for, but I just no idea.
I'm so close to. I have a number of options, and I think I know which one it is because I think I've in trying to figure this out realized I have not been saying the name of this Pokemon right, maybe for years.
Is this like something like Darkrow?
Yeah, you're very close. And in fact, the thing is, if it was Dark Crow, what I will say is I have been for years saying it like Dark Crow. This is Murkrow, right?
It is Murkrow. Yes, Murkrow.
Like Murk and Crow together. And I didn't realize it was Murk and Crow. I thought it was Murder and Crow together, like a murder of crows.
Yeah.
And so I was going like Murkrow, like
the crow part. Crow is spelled with a K, so I feel like
Right.
that really ties the two.
Okay,
together.
sure. Murkrow.
Yeah, it's Murkrow.
Got it.
This has an evolution that we're going to get to. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's Pokemon 430. I was like, oh, that's only like 200 and some away. That's not too far. Then I realized that's 4 years from now.
That's 4
the way we
years.
do this podcast.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be doing IBO or maybe like Try or the Origin when we're doing that Pokemon. That's so long from now.
Inappropriate.
Anyway, this is its evolution. Came way later. This is Haunch Crow.
Yo! What's going on with you, buddy?
That crow's pretty hunch. You tell me.
The Pokedex specifically describes this as a big boss Pokemon.
Wow! What? This is the big boss Pokemon?
Yeah, as in the dawn of like a mafia.
Wow! I love it. I love this Pokemon. It has a big it has like a frontal plume that's like a beard, basically.
Yeah,
So I love it.
and its hat is like way fancier now.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for Pokemon.
of course, always.
It's
It's the highlight of the episode.
Absolutely, every time.
we have 4 incredible episodes of anime, and yet I just want to talk about a Pokemon.
That's how it goes.
As is tradition, before we get to this, we have to talk about the Pokemon.
Well, you're not allowed. You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed to talk about the Pokemon.
Why?
Someone made Gundam.gay, like Waypoint.gay, and it has just a link to the Pokemon for next week.
And you clicked
just-
it?
Yeah, because I was like, "What's this? What is this?" Oh,
my
right. I
God.
probably shouldn't have clicked that. Because I just click on things when they're in front of me, so I know what it is.
Shaking my head at you.
I'm gonna guess that everyone else is also gonna know what it is. I'm just gonna post the picture. Here you go.
Oh, why don't you post the picture? Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, that's the other slow. The third slow. The slow. Oh boy.
That's Greg.
That's great.
Slow. All right, so it's okay. Slow down. Okay. First one is
It's not slow down.
It's not slow down. Are you
No.
sure?
Yeah,
slow bro. It's slow bro and slow poke. Slow poke
Yes.
is first.
Slow poke
and then
is
slow
first.
bro. So then is
Slow
this
bro.
like
And this is a deviated evolution.
this? Probably isn't slow sis, is it?
No.
No,
Is it like slow queen? Because it's like
You're really
instead of-
close.
you're really close.
Oh, it's slow king. I remember
Yes.
slow king. I remember slow king.
It's tragic that I saw this because this is one of the few I remember because I saw Pokemon 2000 as one of my first movies I saw in the cinema, which is like partially an age thing, and partially I took a while before I saw films in the cinema. But I remember Slowking in that.
Yeah, no.
I remember him going, I could use pants.
Wait,
He does
this one
say-
speaks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why.
It's
He's like the sage of the island.
No,
right?
it's the thing on his head bit him so hard he got
Oh,
smarter.
right, it makes him smart.
What?
Yeah, the poison leached into his brain from the thing that bit him, which I think is supposed to be a Shelder, but doesn't look anything like a Shelder, and it makes him super smart.
So is every Slowking super smart, or just
Yes,
the one from
no,
the
all of them have like hyper intelligence.
So does being smart, does being able to speak mean that you're poisoned in the brain? That's what I'm
I
taking
don't know.
from this.
Here's the thing: is
Absolutely.
in the Pokemon world, Slowpoke tails are a delicacy, but when they become Slowkings, is it weird to eat them because they can talk
Yeah.
now?
I mean, I feel like your answer to this is a Rorschach test on like how you feel about killing animals in the real world, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I would say that it was always weird.
Anyway, we have a variant form. We have Galarian Slowking.
Ooh, let me see this.
So please enjoy this fucking monstrosity.
Oh boy, that's like an
No!
evil. That's like Worm Tongue Slowking.
Yeah, he put on like the VR helmet and like saw the net too deep, and now he's evil.
Incredible,
This
incredible.
guy.
I don't like this.
Well, thank you for Slowking.
Thank you.
No, thank you for Slowking. He's poison psychic as opposed to water psychic for Slowking.
Ooh, that's fun.
I actually have something Whooper Duper related I'd like to share if that's okay.
Please.
Yeah, of course. Always share
So-
Reaper facts.
We have this, and this is the beta design of Whooper that was found in the source code
wow.
for Gold and Silver.
This is adorable. This also, I
someone
fil like, is
describe this?
litigiously a Tamagotchi.
Oh, it
I was
is.
going to say,
It
this
does
is
have
basically the dog from Undertale.
that. It is.
It's a perfect friend.
It is a perfect
Incredible,
friend. That is
incredible.
not up for debate. Well,
Pokemon.
Thank you
We love
for
'em.
Pokemon. Yeah, the most important segment of the day.
So you fucked up. Anyway, here you go. Pokemon 200.
Okay.
Is it an image or what? Oh, we did
This
know
is just a random guy. I have no idea
What's
who this
that
is.
mean?
Like it could be anything. It could
I think
just
I-
be in
I'll
the-
send you the official Gen 2 art.
Yeah,
of
please.
the
I don't-
extra helpful.
I don't know who this.
So this is a ghost type.
It's definitely a ghost.
Yes.
Is it pure ghost or is it like Ghost Fairy?
It is pure ghost.
It has like a cool necklace. I think I follow this person on Twitter. Actually, I don't follow this person, but I know that this is their avatar on their private. But like, I don't know them, so I'm not going to ask to request to follow them on private. But
Oh, you gotta love there's just the respectful distance yet familiarity you have to private accounts you see occasionally. Like I can't know who they are, so they have to be Pokemon. Yep. Yeah, I have no idea who this is. This is just a Pokemon.
I truly have no fucking clue. Is it? Okay, this is a new Pokemon, right? This is not some evolution.
Yes.
So there's some kind of ghost pun in the name, right?
Is there a ghost pun?
No.
Is there a
no.
hair pun? Because it kind of like lots of hair.
Ooh, I don't actually know why this is called this. Let me look
But
at
it's
the
not like
Well, that
name
gives us
origin.
nothing. It's not related to how it looks.
No, it is not. It is not. It's not a hair pun.
Well, like, and I know it's not hairy, but you know what I'm saying. Is it like a jelly?
No,
Scary,
it's
but
fine. It's like
hairy.
I was just like
Well,
I
give
was
me a
like
clue.
I don't actually know what the name is like riffing
What's the
on.
name riffing on? Oh wait, can you give us the? It's the blank Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
It is the Screech Pokemon.
Mm.
That's not going to help you. It has nothing to do with the name.
Like, okay, could they be building out of like so hairy, but it's scary, or
Oh,
like
that's good. Hairy,
I don't-
scary Pokemon.
hairy,
yeah.
scary? The hairy, scary. Yeah,
Does
I
this
don't
evolve?
know.
Does this evolve into a form we might actually know?
This has an evolution in Gen 4 that I will show you
show
after
me
we're
that.
done with this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just want to see it now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to work backwards.
Okay, you're not. Yeah, right. It's your fucking funeral, I guess.
Ooh, big hat witch. Okay, is it a witch? Was it a witch ghost?
There's nothing about the name that would imply
Oh my
witch in the
God!
original, so.
Is this just like called Chris or something? Like just this random name that's nothing to do with anything.
Did a child named Chris win a contest?
I don't know what to tell you here. I don't have any clues.
Well,
What's
this
the
also threw me
Pokemon?
off the other way because I thought it was going to be like. I keep wanting to go to like, it's kind of fluid or like gaseous or something, but then it becomes a witch. So I don't know what to tell you. What is this?
This is Misdreavus.
What's that mean?
Well, it's mischievous, but I don't know what
Oh,
the
it's mischievous. It's mischievous. I see.
Misdreavus.
But what is... I don't understand what they've changed it to.
Name origin. Misdreavus appears to be a corruption of mischievous. It may also incorporate mistress, miscreant, dream, dread, dreary, and reeve to rob.
Okay, so it's mischievous we know, but it's also one or other of these many words that it
I don't
could
think
be.
I don't think Bulbapedia knows what the fuck they're talking about.
What's a Dreavis? I don't understand what a Dreavis is.
I think it's
like
just
dread?
they just took the. Yeah, I guess dreary. Yeah, I don't.
Sure.
They just took mischief and dreary and like slammed them together until they made a thing.
Right.
Japanese name is Muma, which
Does that mean something?
is nightmare or a person in a dream. So that makes way more sense.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
sure.
Anyway, the evolved form, when it gets a Dusk Stone in Gen 2, Pokemon 429 is Mismagius.
Like a mage or something. Okay.
Like a mage, yes.
That's cute. I like how this looks. I like how this looks in both forms. I think this is cute.
Yeah.
If I had one of these like following me around, like floating around my room and like as a pet, that'd be cute. That would be a cuter life than the life I live.
I don't remember exactly what we have covered so far, but I think this might be the first single ghost type Pokemon that we've run across.
Oh,
It's like is Gengar goes poison then?
Yeah, all the ones in Gen 1 goes poison, which makes it real hard to be the counter to psychic when you're weak to psychic attacks because you're half poison.
Oh,
Wait,
right,
so
that's why
then
Psychic is just like broken
Yes.
in Gen 1.
Yes.
So wait, are there really? This is before this. There are no pure type ghosts.
Well, let me go through. The thing is, I don't remember what we've covered in Gen 2, but Gen 2 is the first time it introduces single ghost types.
That's wild, though. Like, I did not know that. I very clearly, my Pokemon knowledge is limited. Even though I played Gen 1, Gen 2, and then didn't again for years. Like, I was never deep enough in to be able to make that sort of...
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean, I played all these, but I wouldn't consider myself like a Pokemon expert. Like we came on Waypoint Radio and Kato just like ran circles
Kato
around me
is
about
a
Pokemon facts.
master. Kato has a gym. You could beat Kato and get a gym badge. Like, we know this.
Exactly.
So.
I just played the video games
Okay.
when they came out.
Occasionally think about just like going off and feeling like I've played 4 Pokemon games this last month. Now I know all the Pokemon, but I don't think that's going to work.
You would need to play more than 4 Pokemon games to know all the Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it wouldn't do it. Right, I guess with that important discussion taken care of.
That's business. That's
Oh,
business.
one more.
Whoa.
Go ahead, Austin.
What's up?
Did you have something, Austin?
No, I said that was important business.
Oh, it was important business. This is what we do here. One more thing.
We have to do the thing.
I didn't watch any anime.
What's the thing?
No, the thing.
Austin watched anime?
What the fuck?
I watched the Ava. I finished the Ava movies. I don't like the second one that much, or the fourth one, I guess.
Sorry, did everyone agree to prank me today?
No, but we are just going with it.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna stop it in the middle of it.
It was our DM exchange me. That would be really funny if we didn't. I felt like I was losing my mind.
All right, what are we doing? What's going on? What's Pokemon?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to see if you can get this. Chex, and I assume you're not going to be able to get this, but maybe Austin get this.
Wow,
That's rude.
but it is based on prior evidence.
Yeah, I'm just being honest about the situation here. This is a famous Gen 2 Pokemon that's the first Pokemon with, like, a bunch of variants, and I don't mean evolutions, and I don't mean, like, regional versions, I mean variants. Where, like, it's still the same Pokemon in the Pokedex entry, but there's a lot of them.
How many is a lot? Are we talking like 5?
I know what this is.
Oh, do you know what this is?
I know
Even without seeing
it.
it? Oh, wow. All right, what is it?
Unknown.
It is unknown.
Oh, this guy. Yeah.
There,
Like a little letter.
yeah,
Like a
there are
little
26
character.
of them in Gen 2, and then there's 2 more that are introduced in Gen 3.
Oh,
I did know what it was. That's right. Victory
Yeah.
Day.
That's
I'm
yeah.
It's because of the Pokemon movie 3 Rise of the Unknowns
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Yeah, the one about how
okay.
Entei hypnotizes Ash's mom and makes him come live with her.
I didn't know that's what it was about. I just saw the cover. I
What?
never saw it.
Excuse me?
There's an Entei that shows up, and you know Entei is like the big lion, right?
Yes.
And
Of course, I knew this.
It spirits away Ash's mom, kind of like Labyrinth, in like a way that people have been low key clowning on ever since. Where like he like mind controls her and like brings her away. The thing is that Entei is a psychic projection of a little girl who wants a mom. But like the first half of the movie definitely plays as if Entei is Bowser stealing Delia Ketchum away to be his bride.
Oh, that's very funny and dark. And so what are these things? These are they are symbols. They are like,
they're glyphs.
Are like glyphs. Yeah, sure.
Their whole thing is, their psychic type, their whole thing is that they only have the move Hidden Power, which is a different type based on like stats. Like what determines it is like random, but it's like based on like stats. There's like a calculator to figure out what Pokemon's Hidden Power type is. Also, these are like a widely disregarded Pokemon because they're not very good. And so there's a Wikipedia thing of just like a bunch of people throughout time talking about how the unknowns suck and are terrible.
Wow.
Variety described Unknown as purely abstract, further feeling them as having none of the appeal of the other Pokemon species and a bad idea that gets worse. IGN described them as probably the single most useless Pokemon in existence.
Jeez.
They're little guys who are letters. I didn't know there was this much hatred for the Unknowns.
Yep. Kat Bailey, writing for IGN, noted them as the worst design in Gold and Silver, describing the Unknown as an irritating side quest approaches.
I've done a podcast about Gundam with Kat. I feel like this is betrayal in some way.
OneUp.com named them the fifth lamest Pokemon in the franchise, describing them as silly gimmick Pokemon and useless.
Can you just click through and give me number one, please?
It's a OneUp article, so if this resolves, no, I cannot.
So joke's on you, motherfucker.
Oh, damn it. This is why we need the Internet Archive. So I can know what OneUp declares the number one latest Pokemon.
My thing here is that I think it's neat to have Pokemon that exist entirely for world building reasons, even if they're not like useful. There's a lot of Pokemon that aren't like super useful, but like these represent like, you know, you find them in ruins and they're like you read glyphs on the walls. There's like a bunch of researchers and their whole thing is like, what are these glyphs? Like, why did this ancient society have writing like first? And it turns out it's because they interacted with Pokemon that are the glyphs, that are the letters or whatever. Wait, and so like this thing being part of the mythos is cool to me.
Okay.
So like English script comes from Pokemon. In the Pokemon world.
That's neat. I found the archive.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, it's only top 5.
You're welcome.
They only did 5? It was...
They only did 5.
Well, I'm gonna... Let's see how this will... Oh my god!
Two of my favorite Pokemon are on this list, so I'm
Wow. Can I guess which 2?
Yes.
Is it number 4 and number 3?
No.
Neither of those.
No.
Oh, it's number 1 for sure.
It's number 2 and number 1.
Oh my god, I can't be with you on number 1. Number 1's probably not on my list, but I don't like him.
You know, for me, it's specifically when they introduced the Galarian version and like Mr. Rhyme. I'm like, man, this is cool.
Mr. Rhyme is fun. Yeah, I gotcha.
And then let me show you number 2, Probopass. But number 1 was Mr. Mime. Number 2 is Probopass. We're not going to give this guy for a while. I fucking love this dude.
Classic
Look at him.
Guy. Look at this
guy's
guy.
Classic. What is going on here? What is going on with Probopass?
This is how I feel waking up on a Sunday.
It is an evolution of Nosepass, which is this guy, who's also a delightful guy.
Look at these little guys.
That's fantastic.
It's like Gen 4.
3 or 4? One of them.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll get to it.
I really badly need a Probopass AMV with the OP1 of Psychopass. Thank you to the universe. One day this will exist.
Anyway, I think Unknown are kind of cool. I get that they're useless, but come on, not everything has to have a use. There's like almost 900 of these things. Not all of them are useful.
Right. Yeah, right. Sometimes you're doing something else besides getting a cool Pokemon for your like top tier team.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it exists for another reason.
I mean, the actual reason people don't like them is because the game's like, catch all 26. You're like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I mean that sucks.
And there's like a small like side dex that just like catalogs which of the Unknown you have. So you have to, if you want to catch them all, you have to catch all 26, which is annoying. But maybe you shouldn't try to catch them all.
Don't try to catch them all.
Do they split them between variants? Like, do you have to trade for them?
No, I think they're just all in
Oh,
there.
that would
Some of them rarer
suck.
than others, but
And you don't do they don't like do anything special when you get all 26, right? Like that's the thing.
I
is,
don't
like,
remember the side quests in Gen 2 well enough to answer this question for you.
You just don't
It's
like
well-
Gen 2 as a game, is the thing.
yeah,
So you-
yeah, that's the thing.
The thing is, like, imagine if you had to get all 26. Imagine if you got all 26 and then they became some new thing. They, like, all evolved into one mega Pokemon. Which, like, this is not a thing Pokemon does. I don't think Pokemon doesn't do. I guess you breed
There is a Pokemon in.
but-
Is it Sun Moon where you get like this like tiny Pokemon and it like it like evolves based on like items you collect while you go around the world? That's kind of like that.
That's interesting. Sure. Anyway.
What happens when you collect all of the unknown? Top answer: nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, that's Pokemon. Feeling
That's
good.
Pokemon. Yeah, nice work.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
you finished
nailed
that
it.
either. Guess what's the 202nd Pokemon?
Oh,
All
Not
right.
ready.
If I give
Not
you the
ready.
picture, you'll know it.
are you sure?
Yes,
It's a Wobbuffet.
it's Wobbuffet.
Yes! Amazing.
Everyone's favorite Wobbuffet.
I love Wobbuffet.
This is my favorite Pokemon. Period.
Oh,
We're done.
Really?
Yes.
What makes Wobbuffet your favorite Pokemon, Em?
Look at him.
Look,
I know, but there's 800 Pokemon. You gotta give me something.
So back, God, what was this? Like, this would have been like 2006. Bad time in my life. I was like basically homeless, living on people's couches. And I watched all the anime up to that point where the dub ran out because you watching Pokemon Japanese is confusing because all the jokes don't work because the names are all puns. And
Right,
Wobbuffet. Team Rocket gets a Wobbuffet at some point, and the gimmick is always that Wobbuffet just like comes out of the Pokeball whenever he wants, and does things like show up in like a Humphrey Bogart parody wearing like a trench coat and a hat, and is just remarkable. And that's really it. It's because of the anime.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. Seems
Some
like a good
trivia
Wobbuffet.
about Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet originally was banned from competition, from like actual competition,
Whoa.
for just being too annoying. Because Wobbuffet's
Oh.
thing is that it doesn't have any attacking moves; it only has like counters, and it has an ability that keeps other Pokemon from leaving. So if you swap in, the Pokemon can't leave and has to attack, and then you have to just like get, intuit whether or not you are going to be hit with a physical or special move, and operate on that level. And that's Wobbuffet's deal. And if you get two Wobbuffet together, at least back in that gen before they changed how this works, they couldn't swap out against each other and they couldn't attack each other. So you just had to
Wow.
run down the moves and it would like stall the game
That's
like,
wild.
completely. Eventually they changed this and I don't think Wobbuffet's like banned anymore, but I don't think anyone uses Wobbuffet.
What? Can I ask what it is? What is Wobbuffet?
Okay. So Wobbuffet is like a punching, like the design is like a punching bag, right? It's like
it's a punching bag.
Yeah, it's
I
like
would
one of
think
those
of it as, like,
wobbly, like the like kid toys that you hit and wobbles back.
Yeah. I gotcha. Sure.
The Japanese name is Sonansu, which is named after a famous comedian. What is this guy's name? His name is Sanpei Hayashima, who had a whole thing where he'd put his hand up to his head and say, let's get the line here. Sonansu Okusan, which is like, that's the way it is, ma'am. Just kind of like I'm going to send you a picture of this guy and you're going to know exactly what kind of comedian he is. Very Jerry
Right.
Lewis kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, I see him.
That's the way
That's
it
the
is.
Wobbuffet. That's also the
That's
Wobbuffet pose.
Wobbuffet. It is. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yep. That's it. Those are my facts about Wobbuffet. I just love it.
I never understood it because it's a psychic Pokemon,
There you go.
right?
Yeah, it's a psychic Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Incredible.
It has incredibly high hit points, and that's about it. And that's
Okay.
because when you reflect damage back to Pokemon, I think it's based on the hit points taken away from you. So it has more hits. So it
sure.
takes a bunch of damage, but then it gives it back like double on the counters.
That's
So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yep. That's it. That's all I
Well,
got.
happy Wobbuffet Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Wobbuffet Day. Has I don't watch. Anyway, do you have a Pokemon?
Yeah, you got me mid drinking some coffee, so here, let me
Or
pull it
now
up.
who doesn't care about the podcast?
I'm
That's
drinking
right.
coffee.
I've been drinking coffee. That means that they don't care.
All right, we've got a Pokemon that is normal psychic dual type. I don't know if
That
that's going to
means
give it to you.
nothing to me.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Is it a little guy?
I would define this as not necessarily a little guy.
It's not the one I had in my mind then. Because I bet let's see this one.
I was going to say that like at least 60% of Pokemon are little guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a...
Who the fuck is this?
This is a dual type in ways I did not... Like, this looks like it's two Pokemon that have been stitched together down the middle.
I'm gonna send you the modern art also. There you go.
Yeah, okay. I would describe this as being like a giraffe horse with a weird living tail creature.
Mm-hmm.
What's that tail remind me of? It reminds me of something particular.
I mean, it looks like a chain chomp, and also Wobbuffet had almost the
Chomp.
same thing last week.
I think it was it's a chain chomp.
Chain chomp.
I think. But it's also it reminds me of something that's like a puppet that looks like this looks like a
like
dark
the little like noise making. I don't remember what they're called.
Yes, you're right. Yes. Fuck, what are they called? It's fine. We're not going to get it.
Automaton.
Automaton. That's right. The automatones. The little
Yes.
like
Yes.
Yes. The little synthesizers. That it does. I have no idea what this Pokemon is. Give us a hint. What's the first letter?
G.
Oh, great. So, because I was gonna, is this like giraffe horse? How do I make that into?
Is there a giraffe? Is giraffe part of the name? Because it does look like a giraffe with a short neck to me.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay. And it's a psychic what? Psychic normal.
Psychic
what
normal.
the fuck?
I give you a big hint that will hopefully just give it to you. The name is a palindrome.
Giraffe. Is it just a palindrome of giraffe?
Yes.
Giraffarig.
Giraffarig.
What?
This is Giraffarig.
No,
it isn't.
No, it fucking isn't. No,
Shut the fuck up!
Shut up! No, it's not. Go back to your desk and give me another one. No, it
You're
isn't.
gonna do this!
Giraffarig? Come on!
Giraffarig.
You just did it's just a palindrome!
Yes.
Because I was also like, I mean, I guess it could just be the first half giraffe, and then, but that's not enough for a Pokemon name. They do work to these things. Apparently not today.
What's the Japanese name? What was this thing originally?
The Japanese name is Kirinriki, which is a palindrome of Kirin, giraffe, and Nenriki, which is telekinesis.
Or a portmanteau, you mean? A portmanteau.
No. It's a palindrome in katakana, like when you flip it, the other way around.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. But at least it has
it's also a
telekinesis
combination
in there.
of two things.
At least
Yes.
it has. Yeah. That's better in my mind than this. I guess rigging, like you're rigging a thing. What's it do? It's the blank Pokemon.
It is the long neck Pokemon.
It's not.
It's not. We just said it's kind of a short neck giraffe.
Let's see the Pokedex entries. Its tail has a small brain of its own. Beware, if you get too close, it may react to your scent and bite.
I'm not impressed.
This is a weak Pokemon. I'm sorry.
This is a weak Pokemon. This is one of the lowest tier Pokemon we've had on this show. I've been on like 40 of these in a row now, so...
Sapphire says, Girafarig's rear head contains a tiny brain that's too small for thinking. Same. However, the rear head doesn't need to sleep, so it can keep watch over its surroundings 24 hours a day.
I need to interrupt with the original design of Girafarig.
Yes. Okay, I'm glad you pulled this up, because it's a nightmare.
I'm ready.
It is just a cat dog, but of two horses.
This at least makes more sense for the name.
Yes, it does. It does. What if it was like whatever side you were looking at looked like the front of a Girafarig, and it looked like the image of Girafarig? Like if I was on one side of it and you were on the other side, we saw the same thing, which was with the little weird tail creature in the back. But that's part of the psychic aura it has, is it convinces you that either side you're looking at is the front.
That's great. That's definitely not what happens in the video game.
That's a shame. Oh, right, because presumably you use the Girafarig and are looking at it from the back, and that
you're just looking at that nightmare face watching the entire time.
Absolutely not.
Let me find you what it looked like in the beta version of Drafarig Nightmare.
I need to just find the regular.
That's
no.
a nightmare. That's a dark. I'm kind of coming back around because of how evil this thing looks now. I kind of like it. I kind of think this is a good Pokemon, the original Pokemon, because of how evil the dark side looks.
Drafarig has no evolutions. This is a Pokemon literally nobody cares about.
Yeah,
Sorry to all the 3 Drafarig fans who inevitably will be part of our community and listening to this podcast.
Of course.
Yeah, no.
We all have a thing that we care about like this, and maybe one day you'll meet other people who care about it, and you'll get to bond, and
Yes.
that'll be nice for you.
Yeah, but now I tell you Drafarig is part of one of the many reasons why I think Gen 2 is the worst gen of Pokemon. It's because look at this thing. Who gives a shit?
This is the worst of the horse Pokemon I think I've ever seen. I know it's not a horse Pokemon, but you know what I mean?
Would I go that far?
Well,
I think
what are
Tauros is pretty boring.
Tauros isn't a horse.
But if you're just talking hooved, neither's a giraffe. You're talking hooved animals.
Yeah, I
Tauros,
like Tauros. Tauros has those tails. Those tails are cool.
Tauros is the thing that I hate most about Pokemon when it's just an animal plus one like weird feature. Which it's a bull with 3 tails. I don't care.
It's 3 tails. It's cool.
No, this isn't Monster Hunter. Get out of here.
Tauros
Give me a
have
sentient
Monster
key
Hunter.
ring.
Tauros has huge Monster Hunter vibes, but I think that it's just on the right side of that for me. Whereas I think that this is a mess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I think that Tauros has a cleanness of form. Do you know what I mean?
I always take these sorts of things with a grain of salt because Gen 1 has a special aura because it was people's introduction to Pokemon.
You're not wrong.
So
you're not wrong. Bouffalant is maybe better though than a Tauros.
What's a Bouffalant?
I'm just sending a picture of some automatones because they're cute.
Good. Here's a Bouffalant.
Oh, this thing,
this guy.
right?
With the huge fro and the like rings on the horns.
Yeah,
This thing evokes Pokemon-ness to me more than Tauros does.
It does. I agree with you. Yes. Anyway, tell me what your favorite horse Pokemon is. Don't do that. You don't have to do that if you're listening.
Galarian Rapidash?
I already like Rapidash, so I'm guessing the Galarian version is probably cool. Yeah, that's very pretty.
Yeah.
But still kind of mean looking. Like, I think that I like that part of the unicorn that I think people
Galarian
miss.
Rapidash is a huge asshole. There's no way it's not.
I love it. Love it. Cruel. At least indifferent. Maybe not cruel. Anyway. Should we talk about the show we talk about?
In that spirit, what's the Pokemon? Let's go.
All right. I'm not even gonna try to get you to guess. I'm just gonna send you the picture, and you're just gonna have to go with it.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, that's just a weird guy. That's
That's
like a weird. That's like what's the other one from Gen 1, the clam one.
The clam one, right? Yeah, I'm glad we both went to the clam one.
Could you at least describe this one for the audience?
No. It's like it feels like an oyster or a clam or something, but like very geometrical, almost like gear-like in some way.
Yes,
but also
would it help if I told you this is
each other?
Would it help if I told you this is a bug type?
No. What?
Is this
no,
like
it wouldn't.
Was the last one a bug type? Is this a cocoon of some sort that we've forgotten?
No, nope. Last one was Drafarig.
That thing doesn't get in a cocoon.
No.
I couldn't be sure. Have you seen it? Because it definitely looks like it could get into a cocoon.
This is a bug type? So it's not actually
yes.
anything to do with that other Pokemon that I've forgotten the name of as well.
Drafarig? No.
No.
The clam one from Gen 1.
Cloyster.
No.
Cloyster.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with those. Those are just water types. This isn't a clam.
Well, I have
Prove
nothing
it.
to go on to. At this point, it's just like
Is there
lines in the...
Is there another one of these? Does this evolve into something?
Yes.
Does it evolve
But we
into
get that
something
next
cool?
week.
Yeah, you'll get that next week.
Alright. Well, this is going to be a bad week. Let's just give up on this one, Jackson.
What is the... Like, I don't
Okay,
even...
the part where you can't even explain to me what the
Can I
object
propose
looks like.
something?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anything.
It has like a spike up top, and then it has kind of sort of a mouth or a mustache, but its mustache is made of clamshell. What if we don't guess on this one, and we wait until we see both of them together next week?
No.
So that we have more information.
No.
I can't describe what it looks
We're
like.
not gonna-
Austin did a good job. It is like a round Pokemon with
It has nothing to do with water. How about that? Can you describe it if you just take away the part where you think it's a water?
like a pine
Pokemon?
cone.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
I-
I
you
grew
had
up
to
with
walk
pine
me up
cones.
to
That
that
doesn't
one.
look at all like a pine cone to me.
The color's wrong. Like now that you've said, oh, it's a grass type and blah blah blah.
It's
oh,
a bug type.
It's a bug
whatever.
type. Like pine cones aren't even bugs.
I guess it is similar-ish to a pine cone, but like not really. I'm not
Is this
giving
the
them it.
pine cone Pokemon? Is that what this is?
This Pokemon is Pineco.
Fuck off.
Oh,
I
fuck
hate
off.
this generation. I'm done with this.
I was like, oh, what could this be? We're going to do a thing where we start adding syllables to words.
I know, we could've gotten
Pineco.
this.
We would have got Pineco in the first, like, 5 seconds of just saying things like an
Oh,
improvisation
I
class.
really don't like this one.
This sucks. Fuck
It's
Pineco.
a bug? So is the idea that like it's like a bug that pretends to be a pine cone and then eats things?
It's meant to look like a bagworm chrysalis, which if you haven't seen, I'm going to that's coming. It also looks like a pine cone.
Sure. I see the bagworm
Well,
chrysalis.
this picture of an actual bagworm chrysalis looks a lot like a pine cone.
It
As
does.
opposed to this Pokemon,
This
which
Pokemon
doesn't.
looks like a pine cone. I don't know what either of you are on about. Like, this is a pine
it's
cone.
green.
Yeah, so?
That's not what
Oh,
color
how many
pine
green
cones
pine
are.
cones you seen lately?
Oh my god.
It's also too round. It's not.
It's too round.
I have a very
Yeah.
particular image of pine cones in my mind, and this is not it. I get it, but it's too.
If I sent you, okay, I'm going to send you the original sprite from Gold Silver, and maybe you'll be more like, okay, here you go.
yeah, if
Okay,
I'd
yeah,
seen
because
that, I would
that's
say,
the
oh, that's a
color of a pine
motherfucker. That's a
cone.
pine cone.
Yeah, when you color it in brown, then it looks like a fucking
It
pine
looks
cone.
like a pine cone now. That's
Well,
a pine cone.
all of
to
its
me.
it has always been officially this kind of like dark tealy green color.
Weird.
And now it just looks like that because, you know, they can use all the colors. It's not
Yeah.
a color game anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
problem,
Take it up
isn't
with the Pokemon Company. I
I
can't help
will.
you here.
We have been multiple
Bad
weeks in a
move.
row taking it up with the Pokemon Company.
I went to the Discord last week and I was like, y'all are gonna be mad because they're gonna fucking hate every Pokemon for the rest of Turn A. And everyone was like, no, they won't. No, there's a lot of friends ahead. And I think someone
give a
even
fuck about
specifically
friends.
defended Pineco.
No.
And I'm sorry, this is gonna be bad for a couple weeks. We're in the fucking death spot of Gen 2. It's gonna get really good right when you leave, Austin.
Great, good. I'm glad.
Just bangers all the
I'm
way
glad
down
for
for
you.
like the rest of
Listen.
the gen.
Jackson, enjoy it. You know, I want you to
will.
have fun. I'll go
I won't
where
know
I
any of the
cannot.
names though. Like that. the Pokemon.
Well, if fucking Gen 2 has been any evidence so far, just say the thing it is and drop a letter or two off or repeat a letter or two or... You get to a sick dog Pokemon, it's going to be called like...
Doggery.
Dog and Doggery.
This is the level we're dealing with at this moment in Gen 2. Anyway,
And it's called Pineco? Fuck off.
sounds like a shop.
It does sound like a shop. I'm heading down to the Pineco. Do you need anything? Can you pick me up? Pick you up anything?
Yeah, Cornetto. Well, that was great. Thanks. I guess it's going to be a few more weeks of suffering for all the Pokemon fans. Last time we had Pineco.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Some people were I would say a little perturbed about how much shit Pineco got for being a perfectly fine Pokemon.
I do not care about people.
Okay, well.
This is where I'm at today. You're going to either like deal with it or not.
Okay. That's fine. Fair enough. I'm sending the next one.
You as the listener. That's a fucking clam. Why are you doing this to us?
Okay, last time everyone was mad
It's a
about
literal shell. It literally has like a shell.
that's a that one is actually a clam. Like, what is happening? Is it still bug type or whatever it was?
It
Wait, is this an
it is-
evolution of Pineco?
It is, yes.
Oh my god.
This is Bug Steel.
it
I
does
always
look like
assumed
the,
this was like a walnut. I mean, it's
can
listed as a bagworm Pokemon. Bagworms are just not. I don't
I
think
don't know what
bagworms
a
are like a
bagworm
thing in
is.
like America. Maybe they
Yeah,
are,
I-
but I just feel like every time I see it referenced, it's not. It's like in like Japanese stuff. I just don't know of bagworms that much. I'll be honest.
Same. I get the steel. There's like a robot in there. There's like a Mega Man enemy in there.
Yeah.
It's like the moon's a transformer.
This
It is like the moon.
This is
Yeah,
the
you're
first
right. It
steel
is-
Pokemon we get in this
Oh,
whole
have we
thing.
not had Sizer yet?
Wow.
Magnemite got changed to steel, but was not originally steel, obviously. So
Is it Sizer? What's the red one? The red Scyther. Is
we're
that
just
Sizer?
gonna have to
Sizer.
wait until the
That's
day
Sizer.
we get to that.
Sizer rules.
I like Sizer. That's the one Gen 2 one I remember because when I was a kid, I was like, damn, they made the bug guy
Yeah.
cool because he's a robot now.
Yeah, they did
He's
do
not a
that.
robot. He's just covered in metal. He's different.
That's still cool. Armor's cool.
I was 10, you know.
I like, for what it's worth, I like this moon, this moon walnut robot quite a bit.
This is a good guy. Look at his little eyes peeking out here. We're not like baseless Pokemon haters. But I have no idea what his name could be. Like
What? Yeah, no, me either. I'm just not even. No.
This
I keep wanting like moon robot, and it's like that's
It's
not
not
what
moon.
it actually
It's
is.
not
I
actually a
know
moon.
that it's a bagworm / walnut or whatever.
this Pokemon is Fortress.
oh, I see. I get it.
It's like a forest fortress. Is that why it's
Yes,
2 R's
I
up
believe
top?
so. Yes.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't think it's a draft. Like I feel like it's on the way to the right name.
Name origin. I'm just going to read off of Bulbapedia here.
Please.
Fortress and Foratos, which is the Japanese name, are a combination of forest and fortress. It may also contain turret, referring to the nozzle on its body that uses launch spikes, and or ferrous, from the Latin for iron steel, referring to its steel quality of the shell.
Okay. I think
That's
it
what-
looks
that's all I
cool.
got. That's all I got.
I would shoot it if I was Mega Man, but I would feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, it opens up and you reveal the eyes and you shoot in the eyes.
Exactly. This is exactly it. Yeah.
I can see the Mega Man design right now.
Then you have to fight Yellow Devil, and it sucks because you never really understood. You never like taught yourself how to do that fight.
You just press
kind
the
of
pause button
yeah,
over and over again.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah. But now people are watching. You don't want to like seem like you're cheating, so you try to do it real.
Oh no, I
and
did. I think I did a Let's Play and just did that. Like fuck it,
Ah.
who cares?
Wise.
I care.
Anyway, yeah, good Pokemon. I'm happy with this Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like it better than
trending
Pineco.
upwards.
Better than Pineco,
Yeah.
you'd say. Okay. All right.
Definitely better. Are we getting another? I guess we'll see next week.
No,
Or not next
we're
week.
done. We're done. But in 2 weeks, we have a new
Okay.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, which is to say we're taking a week off. Announcement.
Oh,
segment.
yes. Right. I forgot we did. Yeah, like I said, things have just been busy, so I haven't had time to watch anything. I don't know if I will next week. Let's be real.
That's fine. We have a job, and we're doing it now. Let's do it. Let's
No, we're not going to do it. You
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
forgot
Shit.
what we do.
Shit! Oh my god! People yelling at their screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just went into anime, so I was going to let
I
you.
was,
but I was
yeah,
like,
I was surprised.
forgot.
I didn't want to. I didn't want
forgot.
to say anything. I didn't want to betray. You know, I think I have a class interest in remaining having solidarity with Jackson on this. But now that you've called them out on it, I'm gonna jump in on it too.
Wow! Damn.
That's how
Okay.
the internet has shaped me. Is the moment
You
I
have
smell
great
blood in
class
the
solidarity
water.
until you have to say something.
Yep, exactly. Tutor.com. Show us this fucking Pokemon. Let's see.
All right.
I'm not gonna get it. I don't even. I have no idea what it could be yet, and I just have deep confidence that I'm gonna look at something I've never seen before.
All right. I'm going to send it.
No, this motherfucker.
Totally fine Pokemon. I like the little wings there.
Yeah.
You want
it's
to
like-
describe it to people?
It's like a weird slug with the Gurren Lagann drill in its tail.
It has little angel wings, like a
Yeah, it has,
fairy
like,
wing.
angel
not-
fairy wings.
Yeah, and like a little sucker mouth. It's like some sort of worm,
Yeah.
or like a slug, like you said. Is that a shell on the back, or do you think it's just like coloration, like stripes?
It's just coloration.
Oh, I guess if it was a shell, like, it looks like it's got a Koopa shell on.
Oh, that'd be kind of cute. They should make
But
a
no,
Koopa Pokemon, probably.
Blastoise.
Is this Blastoise? Does this evolve into anything?
No.
Does this evolve? No? Okay.
Nope.
I have no fucking clue what I'm looking at.
This is just a Pokemon. I can't even put words together.
You know what? I'm gonna say if you didn't tell me this was a Pokemon and this was like an enemy, a low-level enemy from a JRPG I'd never heard of, I would believe you.
Well, this is funny because the Japanese name is like scrambled characters from Tsuchinoko, because this is the Tsuchinoko Pokemon, which is a cryptid in Japanese mythology. It's like a snake. It's like tiger
look at
stripes.
this fucking look at this Tsuchinoko motherfucker.
Yes.
Wow. Huh. Yeah.
And Tsuchinoko are often like random enemies in JRPGs.
Sure,
or
right.
Characters. Like I'm sure there's a Tsuchinoko in Yokai Watch, right? Like
Right, sure.
Anyway, the English name has nothing to do with that because it was 1999 and no one knew what a Tsuchinoko was.
The era in which they would always have to find a new way to localize Shinigami in every anime.
Yes. This is Dunsparce.
Oh, I've heard that name before, I think. I don't know what it means. Why is it called Dunsparce?
Dunsparce may be a combination of dun, dark/gloomy, referring to its preferred habitat, or dunce, and sparse, referring to its rarity.
Damn.
I've always read it as dunce and sparse.
Yeah, I can
Because
see
it
that.
looks kind of dopey.
It does look dopey. But I kind of love it. I'm not opposed.
Yeah. This is just a normal type Pokemon. People like it, I guess, but it doesn't evolve. No one uses one. Like, this is a dead end of Pokemon to me. And not in a bad way. Just some Pokemon just exist. That's all.
Yeah. That's how it is in this world. The Pokemon.
Pokemon. Some Pokemon just exist to be collected, but don't actually do anything.
Wow. When you say it like that, it sounds horrible.
That's the video game. That's the game design.
I know. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. Okay, well, that was totally fine Pokemon.
Yeah. I don't feel like I was expected to know that Pokemon. Do you know what I mean? That's what I like about that
I was
Pokemon.
not expecting you to know that Pokemon.
Some Pokemon look like they expect you to know them.
Dunsparce over here, like, don't look at me.
Don't
look at me.
I relate.
Absolutely. Okay, now we can talk to everyone. Do we have a Pokemon?
Do we have a Pokemon?
We're done with Pokemon now.
No, we're done with that
We're
now.
done. We did them all. That was the last Pokemon. Dunsparce was the last Pokemon. Was that the last one? Was that the last one?
That was the last one. You did remember
Yes.
correctly. Yeah, here we go. Next Pokemon. Let's go.
Oh, who's this little bat guy?
This little guy.
It was like a bat with like crab claws.
Yeah.
This is like a Krabby Zubat fusion dance.
Yeah,
Did the crab? Yeah, I loved it.
This is a ground flying Pokemon. I don't really know why it's
Ooh,
ground flying.
why is it
but
ground? I could see insect flying. I don't really see ground.
Let's see if
here.
the name explanation would explain this to me.
We left out the most important thing, which is that their tongue is sticking out.
Oh, they're blepping. They're blepping.
They are
blepping.
blepping right now. Yeah.
God
Looks like they even have a stinger. Why is this not an insect type? Like their tail at the back has a little point at the end.
I
of
guess
it.
it's a scorpion stinger. Scorpion's not really an insect. I guess
They
it's like
are
a
based
scorpion
on
back.
a yokai called the Amikiri, which is like it's like a bird, serpent, lobster, scorpion hybrid thing. It just looks like a nightmare. This thing fucking sucks. If this thing came in my window, I would just die on the spot. Here you go. I'm gonna send you this photo.
Oh, you're gonna send us the? Yeah, I gotta go. I can't fuck with this. That's it. That would thing. Yeah. No
That's
thanks.
fucking like if a Zacrello was made of bones.
Is this related to any other Pokemon?
This gets an evolution that I'm going to show you because it's not for another 250 Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Is Bat anywhere in the because it isn't because it's
No.
based on this weird creature. That's not. Let me be clear. The creature that M has shown us, nothing like a bat.
No,
More like an insect. I want to say
it
again.
is more like an insect. It is like what if a Zacrello is made of flesh and bone, and it is a nightmare. I hate it.
God, it is. Is this the Zacrello Pokemon?
No.
What if they just made a Pokemon named Zacrello and it was the Zacrello but made of flesh?
Oh,
It'd be
I hate it.
sick.
I hate it.
I don't know what this is, Em.
This
Jackson, do you have?
is. You know anything?
When there's like if it was like bat, we could be like Batgy, Bat.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We don't even have the basis to start throwing out syllables.
This is Gligar.
See, that's just two syllables.
Yeah.
It's a glider. It's a
And
glider.
a gargoyle seems to be the inspiration. For the
Oh, that's why it's
okay,
stone.
that makes
That's
sense.
why.
Yeah.
Okay, or rock type rather.
This gets
cool.
an evolution. Pokemon 472. I think we'll still be doing GGP when we reach this, but we'll be very near the end. I'm gonna send you this evolution. Check this fucking guy out.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up, man? Check it out.
Check it out. My wings are bigger. This guy's up to no good. Here comes trouble. Am I right?
This guy's been infected with DG cells and is just ready to party.
What's this? Do we
This
know
is
this guy?
this is Gliscor.
Gliscor sounds like a genre of music.
It's
I
just
avoided.
COR. It's just COR, but yes.
Okay. I should go back and listen to some Gliscor. I don't think I gave it a fair shake.
I'm listening to 4 Years Strong when I'm into Gliscor now.
Yeah, its name seems to be a combination of Glide and Scorpion.
Sure. Right. Okay.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
There's like two because this is the in Gen 4, so 2 generations and a whole decade of character design is in between these two Pokemon.
God.
That's not it's not a decade between Gen 2 and Gen 4, is it?
When did Gen 4 come out?
2006?
Oh yeah, 2006. You're right. No, yeah, because I think it's 99 for Gold, Silver, maybe 90 in Japan.
Whew. Generations have actually got closer.
Yeah.
Somehow. Damn. The only game to do that.
Pokemon should come out less often.
Oh, sorry. I'm 1 year. I'm always 1 year off. It's 99 in Japan and 2000 in America for Gen 2. They should stop making Pokemon games every 18. I mean, they put out a new large size Pokemon game every year. They're not always like new games, but the new gens seem to be about out every 2 or 3 years at this point.
There are 2 new Pokemon games coming out in the next 3 months.
Yeah, but there's not going to be much in the way of new Pokemon in one of them. It's going to be regional variants, and the other one's a remake. So, to the Pokemon fandom, doesn't count.
God.
Pokemon fandom are being dumb about
There
this new
are
game.
definitely people already like, where's Gen 8? Why haven't we done Gen 8 yet? What are we doing here?
Well, they're actually saying, why isn't the beautiful Diamond whatever like Gen 8? And because no one can win, you can't win.
Yep.
What? Wait, they want the remake one to be...
Well, all the prior remakes have all been like in the style of the current generation, but this is more of like a deliberate throwback thing. They didn't remake
this
everything
feels
to be
like an extension of the Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu model of like...
Well, even that is like really close to Sword and Shield. This is like trying to emulate the sprites, but in 3D.
But in 3D,
and people are like, oh, they cheaped out.
Yeah. The actual thing is that I saw loads of people get really annoyed when it was revealed that Pokemon Arceus was a Monster Hunter and not a Breath of the Wild.
And not a Breath of the Wild, which why do I trust that team to make a Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon?
Why would it be better if it was I don't understand. Like, this isn't true open world. Like, who cares? It's a Pokemon. Monster Hunter is a good format for that. I don't know. Anyway, that's my gaming talk.
I'm glad I don't need to engage.
Don't gotta care. You're free.
I don't have to care. I don't have to.
I'll play them because I played.
No, I didn't say I'm not going to play these things.
Yeah.
I might. But I don't have to care.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It hits different.
I played Shield this year, and I was like, you know what? This is a perfectly fine game. I had a good time. That's it. I'm done.
Imagine getting to watch Planetes without having to analyze or care about Planetes.
I would have dropped it. I'll be honest with you.
I may have. For me, it's like right in that background slot where I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing other shit. It's on. I hear human voices. That's fine, but it does not.
See, I have like a dozen podcasts and YouTube channels that I go to when I need that thing instead. So
right, sure. See, I can't because those I care about and want to listen to. Whereas, like, mediocre TV show fits something in my brain where I'm like, I don't really care. It's just on in the background.
Even when it's a TV show I don't, quote-unquote, care about, the part where I do this for my job takes over, and I'm like, I gotta pay at least a little bit more attention to it.
This is the job part. It sucks.
I mean, I've been doing this so long, I don't know how to watch something without that part of me activated, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
And most of the time I don't mind. It's fine.
I mean, I understand the mediocre TV being an escape from that, because I can watch I don't know. I've forgotten I can watch The Americans and not be doing this and just be having a hilarious time because that show's stupid.
Right.
I
Ronald
feel
Reagan
like
doesn't care.
making those tweets counts as like part of our critical apparatus. Finding the joy in a thing that people are like, the show isn't even good yet, and be like, no, this is why it's good, is because these things is like part of what we do.
Yeah,
That's true. Sure. I'll accept this. Anyway.
You were working and you didn't even know it.
God damn it, they should pay me for watching The Americans.
What do we do on this podcast? Is Gundam? Is that what we do?
We
No, that's not
we
what
guess
we do.
we guess Pokemon is what we do.
Oh, we guess Pokemon. Can I get a Pokemon?
If I give you this picture, you're gonna know it.
What number is this?
208.
So we're Gen 2?
We're
Gen
yes,
2.
we're Gen 2.
Mid Gen 2.
This is an evolution of a Gen 1 Pokemon.
What? Oh, if you tell me the type, will I know it right away?
It's
Is it steel type?
It's steel ground.
Oh, I know exactly
Oh,
what
fuck!
this is.
It's the thing that I don't remember the name of. The red one, right?
No,
Red?
not
No,
that one.
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've been waiting for him for like 50 weeks.
Are you
It's like
talking about the
it's like
upgraded
the steel
Scyther.
Pokemon.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
steel.
the upgraded Scyther is what you're
Yeah,
thinking of, right?
I forget his name.
Dre, did
but,
you say an actual name?
No, but like
Okay.
sort of.
So what did you,
Like,
what did Dre, what
I
did Dre
can say the name. I know the name.
Dre knows what this is.
Yeah. I'm
So, steel
Oh,
ground.
oh,
Steelix.
Steelix, the big fucked up Onyx, but it's steel now.
Steelix.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah,
got it.
okay. That thing's face has always been a nightmare to me.
So, also, they made a Mega Steelix at some point. I think Mega Pokemon are stupid, but here you go. I'm sending it
see
anyway.
it.
Please enjoy.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah,
That looks like a Panzer Dragoon boss.
it does look like a panda. Those like little mirror shields, block shots, or
Yes, and then you got to shoot all those blue glowing hexagons.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm literally looking at them and they're like little beep 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 noises playing in my mind as I
That's because you saw the Turn X. That's what happened.
Oh,
I was saying, this looks like
That's right.
Turn X Steelix.
Yes. God.
How do you know if
the
it's a
Turn X
Turn X?
fucking rules. God.
That's true.
we'll
How do
get
you
there.
know? Because if you
It
no
could be
matter
a
which
regular
way,
X.
Yeah, no matter
Yeah.
which way you turn it.
No matter which way you turn it, it's the same. You're right.
Anyway, we nailed that one.
Good job. What's the next thing we do?
Anime. Is that-
That's so true. But before it is Gundam time, like there are people I know who aren't watching Turn A.
I guess
but-
right.
important thing before we even get into this bullshit. Emails. abnormalmappingpodcast@gmail.com about Turn A. We got some emails. There's one that's for today, but we're really tight, so I might read that next week. I haven't even looked at it yet. Yeah, send them in for the end of the show. Give me top 3, bottom 1 suit. These are the important things I want. That's it.
Just gonna put Turn X as my bottom one, just to momentarily throw you, even though you know I'm lying.
I know you're lying, and also I'm willing to fight anyone who would do such a thing. Finding the bottom one on this one's going to be
It's
rough,
going to be hard.
I'll be honest.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be even the lowest suit on this ranking is going to be higher than many other suits. So
Yeah.
It's just one of the best shows. But yeah, I know there's people who aren't watching Turn A, but are like tuning in for the Pokemon segment, just to know the bullshit that we get up to. So, if I can have a picture of a Pokemon, please.
Well, first off, I'm going to say this was in Gen 2 when this was announced. It was a normal type Pokemon. It has since become a fairy type Pokemon because fairy didn't exist yet.
oh,
It is, I think, one of the classics of Gen 2. I was surprised it's so late in our spread.
It's not an evolution of like Clefairy or something, right?
Nope, just a new Pokemon.
It's Chansey Gen 2? Like, what is...
No, Chansey's Gen 1.
I was gonna say, I was like, okay. Then I have no idea. I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's not going to what you just said is not going to do it. It's an interesting factoid.
It might be that when you send it, I'm like, no, I still don't know who this is.
All right, we're looking at a sort of bulldog with like a bright pink. Not bright pink. It's not really bright. Bright's the wrong word. I've summoned the wrong word into your head. The wrong color. It's
I have a word, but I'm like, I don't think this is Growlithe. That's a different.
no, it's
Pokemon,
definitely
right?
not
That's a fire
Growlithe. That's a
Pokemon
fire
from Gen
Pokemon.
1.
That's
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I just know. You know, sometimes you got words in your head. You got to say them.
This bulldog is standing on its hind legs, walking around like a person would, and wearing a dress. It's very cute in like a really great juxtaposition between the facial like emotion. It does not look like it's having a good time. It looks mean and angry and upset, but it is wearing a very nice dress with big blue dots on it. Bulldog dress. I don't know.
This is Snubble.
Snubble?
That was not happening.
It's like a,
Never
like a
heard of
snuggle, but like a bull.
Like snub as in like snub nosed
Right,
or to
snub-nosed,
like snub
sure.
someone, and bull as in bulldog or
Bulldog,
bully.
yeah.
Or bully. Wow. This is a very interesting Pokemon vibe. This is not... I don't know anything about this Pokemon.
This was in the short Pikachu's summer vacation that aired before the first Pokemon movie, so well before the actual Gold Silver came out. This is like one of the
interesting.
known Pokemon, so one of the early Gen 2s.
What was
I feel like that doesn't happen anymore. I mean, I'm sure it does, but like when they put a new Pokemon in a Pokemon thing that wasn't in the game yet, everyone lost their minds.
Well, that's because the games come out way faster now.
That's true.
I feel like game production has outstripped anime production.
This is true. Anyway, cool one. I like this one. It's weird in a way that I appreciate.
I wanted to...
Yes.
Yeah. Is there another?
Just a second. I'm getting it. Takes a minute. There we go. And send. There you go. Please enjoy Snubble.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's
You want to
a...
explain what I sent?
You have sent a screenshot, or I guess just a shot from the movie Pokemon Detective Pikachu, in which terrifyingly realistically rendered fur Snubble has arrived and is talking to a guy at the police department.
The cop, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But it's bigger than you'd expect, because all Pokemon are bigger than you'd expect. When you look at the thing, here's another thing with
Oh my god.
God. This Pokemon card that you've sent of this cop and the
You mean famous?
here.
You mean famous Pokemon City Detective Ken Watanabe?
Yeah, I mean Ken Watanabe's here, directly off dying in those terrible Godzilla movies. Being legally forced into every Hollywood franchise that is vaguely Japanese, but having a good time and taking a paycheck while doing it. So everyone loves Ken Watanabe. He's here with this massive Snubble who is just terrifying to. Okay, you've seen Detective Pikachu. I know you have. You like it just fine. You
I
think
thought
it's
it was
cute.
alright. Yeah, I was surprised how much I enjoyed it.
Maybe I will think that when I actually see it, if I do. But I can't. I just can't get over the terrifying. What if Pokemon were real nonsense? It's just to me, it looks like the total misunderstanding of everything that makes Pokemon good, and maybe the actual
but it's
text
still
is
alright.
better. But fair enough. All right.
Once
Okay,
you
fair enough.
accept that that's the choice they made and not the one I would make, you just it's fine.
Okay.
The one that you would make would be that we would be in the Pokemon world, and not the Pokemon would be in our world.
Well,
Yeah.
if they were in our world, I would just Roger Rabbit the Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I think I would just make them look like nice 3D models, but like more like the anime, right? Like,
Gotcha.
there's no reason to like HD 4K texture all the Pokemon.
Sure. Yeah, I get you.
But this happened. Sonic happened. We live in this world, unfortunately.
This is the world that we live in. This is, in 50 years, people will say that the Roger Rabbit thing and this were the same. And they'll be wrong, but that's what they're going to say.
I will still be here in 40 years to tell the children they're idiots.
I don't think they'll say that.
Years. We might not be here
I
in
don't
40
think
years,
they'll
we
say
could say.
I will be here. Thank you.
Still podcasting.
Yes. GGP episode 1463. The
Only
kids are wrong.
1,040 years?
I have no idea. We make what, like 52 a year? Like, let's say like 50 a year, thereabouts.
Yeah, so
maybe. Anyway, what's the Pokemon?
Fine. What was last week's Pokemon? Do you remember?
It was a little guy.
probably a little guy.
It was that dog.
You can't scroll up. You have to answer the question.
That dog. That dog with the name. It was like
dog
bull
with an...
snout
Oh yeah.
or
It was the Bulldog Fairy. It was the fairy type, normal type. It was Bull was in the name. Snuff Bull. No,
You're getting there, but there's no F's in the name.
Snubble.
Yeah, Snubble.
Yeah. Is this a big Snubble?
It is a big Snubble.
Is it a big Snubble? Because that's kind of fun.
Here you go.
Oh,
Whoa! Oh!
very just fierce, just angry. Big Bull.
You know what? You're like so close. I'm going to give you half credit.
Wait, is it actually Big Bull?
No.
But it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen this one before. I've seen Snubbull many times before, but I actually don't know that I'd seen this particular model of Pokemon.
This is Grand Bull.
Grand Bull. Okay, yeah, grand, like big.
Yeah.
Love it. I like the. Is this a bandana around the neck, or is it a collar, like a long, like a?
I have no earthly idea.
I would like it if it was a bandana, and also I would like
Black
it if
collar. The description on Bulbapedia says black collar.
I like it better if it's a bandana, and if Gramble has a motorcycle. I think maybe the stance that they're standing in has me thinking like it would be cool if this Pokemon drove a motorcycle. But
all of the Pokedex entries are about how it's actually very timid and easily spooked, despite its appearance. So there you go.
Then I search for
also,
Grand
its
Bull
head is always
motorcycle.
tilted down because its jaw is too heavy.
No one has drawn this Pokemon with a motorcycle, unfortunately.
So rude.
Not yet. Yeah. There is this picture of someone's fan-made gym leader who is a biker, and Granbull's on the team. So
Yeah,
that's good. I love this guy. This guy rules.
This is a very funny team for this person to have.
Yeah. It's like a fairy-based team, but it's like a big gruff, you know.
And it's like centerpiece Pokemon's like a clef key, but it's like a bunch of wrenches on the key ring instead of keys.
It's very good, honestly.
Which is very good.
You can
I
find
like
this
that a
by
lot.
going to it's Arts and Tarts on Tumblr. Drew another gym leader. Granbull is my fairy type, so thus I had to draw a trainer that could fully reflect its natural charm. Love it. So good.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice work.
This man's restored the culture of biking from the middle century.
Yes.
Who wants to see a fucking Pokemon?
I would like to see a fucking Pokemon.
Do you want to? This is a water poison Pokemon. Do you want to even
poison.
hazard a guess?
Is it a known quantity Pokemon? Do you know what I mean?
No, this is like
well then,
this.
we're not gonna-
This thing exists. It never got an evolution. It's just here.
Well, then there's no way.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was like, water poison, like Lickitung? Is that water
Lickitung is
poison?
just normal, I think.
Lickitung
Really?
normal?
It might have gotten fairy type at some point, but it started out as normal. Let's look.
You know,
at Lickitung
I
for
for
a
one,
second. Let's.
I'm
you know,
happy.
the thing I always want to do. Let's look at Lickitung. Lickitung is normal.
Yeah, let's. I'm happy we live in a world where being a Lickitung is normal. I think that's good for the world at large.
Licky is also normal.
Is that an evolved Lickitung?
Yeah. Oh, have you not seen Licky? I'm saying.
Oh,
Is
Licky's
this little
great.
baby one?
No. This is an evolved form that came out later. There is no baby form of Lickitung.
Oh, okay, this is just...
Look
I
at
have
Licky
been
Licky.
seeing art. People have taken the task upon themselves to make baby Lickitung.
Lickitung is one of my favorite Pokemon. I just think it's awesome. What a weirdo.
That tongue is big. The licking poke, that's
so true.
You know,
Anyway, that's not today's Pokemon. Today's Pokemon is this guy.
it's like a puffer fish. It's like an evil puffer fish. Not evil, just kind of in a bad mood. With a little
Is this
tail.
like a connected to Voltorb in any way? Like, it's got
It's
the
not
same...
connected to fucking anyone. Voltorb's
Well-
just a...
I know what Voltorb is. He is disguised as a Pokemon and it's an electric ball. I'm not saying it is like...
He's disguised
Similar.
as what?
The whole thing with
disguised.
Voltorb is they lie in ambush as Pokeballs because they look like
Oh, it's
Pokeballs.
Pokeball.
Sorry, I said
thought you
Pokemon.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are you saying Voltorb is the only Pokemon that's not a Pokemon?
No.
I think that's Mr. Mime, who's a person, actually.
That
What if
makes
they're
all
all
that even
people?
weirder.
They're all people.
They are all people, but they're also Pokemon. That's allowed. What
All
don't
I
know
meant
what
was this has
is.
a blue and white split in a similar way to
No, that's just
Voltorb.
because fish are like that.
Okay. So this is just a... does this have like a sea mine pun in the name?
Or like a fugu fish, or like a porcupine fish,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah,
a-
you know, you're in the right direction.
it's one of those. It's one of these
This is Quillfish.
quillfish. There we go. Porcupine,
KWIL fish.
Yeah, Quillfish. Okay, I can see why they never made another one of these.
I'm looking
I
for
get
the
it.
name origin. The Japanese name is Harisen, which may be shortening of Harisenbon or porcupine fish.
There you go. Porcupine fish. See, there we go.
An early version of quillfish was called buku, which may be a corruption of fugu.
Boom.
Which is pufferfish.
Nailed it.
I don't think there's I don't think I've ever seen a video or picture of a pufferfish where I would describe it as happy. They just seem like unpleasant fish. They're just having a bad time.
They are just having a bad time.
I mean, I would be too if I was in that situation.
Living underwater and
Living
Did you see
underwater,
that,
expanding
that image
rapidly.
going around recently of the skeleton of a pufferfish where it's all just like bone
Oh, I did
caltrops?
see that. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
No, what? No.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna find it. Pufferfish skeleton. It's cool.
Y'all ever hear about the pufferfish dilemma?
No, what is this? Is this like the porcupine's dilemma?
Yeah,
I was making
say.
porcupine's
I was
dilemma
like,
joke.
is there another one about what if you're sad but underwater?
I think it would be worse if it's the thing is, here's the real thing. It's more like real life is more like the pufferfish dilemma than the
There you
hedgehog
go,
dilemma.
Jackson.
Because a pufferfish like swims around without its spikes out. And so you can't see them. You can't even make a judgment as to how long those spikes are going to be. And you get surprised when suddenly, boop, they all come out. And that's what it's like to get close to people for real. If I could see people's spikes and like make adjustments based on what I could anticipate, that's an easier life. So I think people should go back and change that metaphor to being about pufferfish.
I feel like this is like deeply sad. As a clarification you want to make on this dilemma.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that was
correct.
big positives of anything other. Oh yeah,
Yes.
we're really happy about the pufferfish nature of human connection.
I'm
here on
the
GGP.
pufferfish. I wish
I know,
people
I'm
could
aware
see
of this.
my own
I'm aware of
spikes.
this.
Well, in
That
addition to
skeleton's
this,
wild. You're
yeah,
right.
that skeleton's wild. That's wild. Look at that. It's like a weird stack of jacks or
Caltrops.
something.
Yeah,
Caltrops.
they do just look like caltrops, yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. I sent you the one where it's all closed up.
Ooh. That's kind
Ooh.
of cool, though. That was like an art project.
Yeah.
Someone
It does
made
look like an art
this.
project. They made it out of wood. They sculpted it.
They sculpted it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Strawn Beasts. You know about the Strawn Beasts, Austin?
I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, I have.
Have some business to take care of.
Anyone got a guess before I say anything?
It's probably a
I'll
Pokemon.
tell you. We're finally back at good Pokemon.
Good Pokemon.
Laid it on
No,
one.
I don't know shit. I just
An
don't know
evolution from a last gen Pokemon. Maybe
Wait, is it
one?
that red guy?
Do you want to give me a name or anything else about
Sizer.
Sizer?
Yeah, Sizer's a red guy.
The guy I've been saying for like the
Yes.
evolution of I think
Boom! It's Sizer.
Let's go.
Yo!
Jackson's a new type.
I've been doing this for weeks. Like, oh, that's the one. Because I just remember that as my Gen 2 guy. I was like, well, they made Scyther a metal cool guy.
Yeah,
bug.
Sizer
yeah.
rules. Wow, what a good robot for us to end this show on.
Yep.
I know that Sizer's not really a robot per se. Actually, I don't.
No,
I guess I
he's-
don't know that, but
I mean, he's Bug and Steel. He's just, yeah, I don't. There are some Pokemon that I guess are robots, but I would not consider Sizer one of them. He's just a
He's a bug,
metal-clad guy.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he does kind of look like a Suzabi, so you can't ignore that part.
he does. Yeah.
You know, at some point when they did Mega Evolutions, which I think they've stopped doing already, he got a Mega Evolution called Mega Sizor. Please enjoy this.
Oh, that's
That's a robot.
like a robot. Sizer can release those big claws and they fly around independently and claw things like the bandits' missiles do in these episodes.
You know, yeah, that's Sizer.
I
Great.
did find a Mecha Sizer fan art here.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. There's only the one, though. Okay, that's not true. I searched Sizer Sozabi is what I searched. I didn't search Sizer Mecha. So, you know, some young artists getting inspired. Oh, there's actually
This
a lot.
has
There's
big,
a lot.
like,
There's a lot
Image
of this.
Comics vibes to me.
That does. This one's sick. I like this one quite a bit. There's a bunch of
this
these.
one's
Oh, here we go.
cool.
Bug Mech Sizer.
If y'all are listening, just search Sizer Mecha, and there's like a bunch of these, and they're all kind of sick, and there's different vibes, and I like it a lot.
This is Sizer in like Zone of the Enders.
That is like Sizer and Zone of the Enders. That's true.
Instead of posting these, I feel like if you're on the Discord, you should tell me which images on the size of Mecha Search you think we're reacting to. Because there's a lot of these. Damn.
There's a lot of. My last Sizer mecha here is this one because I like the kind of like comes to a point. This isn't very Sizer-like to me because Sizer has the big bulbous arms, but there's something neat about this fundamental design. I like taking that basic inspiration of the Sizor and then playing with it in this way.
This one's like really toyetic in a way that I find interesting.
Yeah, agreed. You could buy this. This is like a what are those like 30-minute kits? Is that what are they called?
Yeah, 30-minute missions.
Yeah. There's something like that about it. Like not that particular aesthetic, because that aesthetic is like very like just like big grunt suit vibes. But I could imagine you buying this kit and putting it together very quickly, or it just comes as an action figure. Like there's no kit version. But
yeah.
Anyway,
I always liked Sizor, but because it's like 4 times weak to fire, I just never found it very useful.
That's a shame.
Bug and Steel is a rough combination.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, that's a good one. I'm glad we got to Sizor while I was still here. I've been waiting for Sizor. One of the only probably one of the only non-Gen 1 Pokemons I know by sight. That's probably not true.
That's probably not true.
But it's up there.
Okay, so we've been doing Gen 2 Pokemon for a while, but I'm trying to like ignore the. I mean, I've already forgotten most of them. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But
if you gave me a list of the ones we've done right now, I would not get them. I would not.
Yeah. I was about to say, well, ignoring the fact that we've done them, then I was like, that, it probably doesn't tip the scale either way. What are the Gen 2 Pokemon I know? It's like Sizer, Wobbuffet, Pichu.
Pichu's Gen 2? Did we do Pichu?
Have we done Pichu?
I don't think so. Pichu's Gen 2. I know Pichu's Gen 2.
Oh, we did Pichu. Pichu was episode 172.
See?
Okay.
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't fucking tell you.
Sure. Why not?
Chikorita. We did Chikorita ages ago.
Yes. Chikorita. I guess I know the starters.
The starters, yeah.
I don't. Not by now. I couldn't just drop them for you. Chikorito.
Cyndaquil.
is Totodile.
Totodile.
Yeah. All right.
Hoot Hoot. Everyone remember Hoot Hoot? Good guy, Hoot Hoot.
And then I know the legendaries.
Yeah, Togepi. People know Togepi.
Togepi's from Gen 2.
Ampharos. These are characters people know here.
Ampharos is good. Yeah, Ampharos is. I miss Ampharos.
Umbreon.
Oh, right, Wooper.
One of your favorites,
Yeah, Umbreon.
Austin.
Yeah, I know Umbreon.
I know
Umbreon
Wooper, but I didn't know. I mean, I came up on the podcast, but I didn't remember it was Gen 2 before.
We got some good friends ahead of us. That's the best part.
I just like Wooper exists outside of Pokemon generations. It's just that it's not eternal because it's obviously not Gen 1, but Wooper's just Wooper. I could not have placed it down to a generation.
You can't just say this. You're just wrong.
I mean, I'm just saying Wooper's a classic design.
There's classic designs in every generation.
Well, yeah.
This is the argument of Gundam. In every generation there are classic designs.
But like, Size is a classic design. That's a Gen 2 ass Pokemon.
In other words, you're saying that there's something about Sizer that feels like Gen 2, whereas Wooper, you feel like you wouldn't be. There isn't something Gen 2 about it in your aesthetic categorization.
Wooper just is Wooper. I don't know. Wooper has always existed. He's just a funny little guy.
Predates Pokemon. Wooper was
none of this.
Wait,
is
isn't that actually true? Wait, is Wooper the one that we ended up doing like deep research on? And like,
yes.
I mean the term Wooper is from like a pet fad about axolotls in Japan in the 70s. So but the design for Wooper does not predate Pokemon.
It was always in there though, wasn't it? It was always there.
Oh my god!
I guess
where do ideas come from, Austin?
I don't know. Material conditions. I know. Anyway,
I was like, man, we're gonna bring this one in under 230. No, we're not. No,
we might.
Not.
These are straightforward.